Hello, everybody, and I am so excited to be casting our first round of the much-awaited OSAS Finale Invitational. For those of you not in the know, this is a 3-week event where every team who qualified from the first 6 weeks of OSAS will be playing it out here for the chance to win it all and get those much coveted Sony W emotes alongside a nice chunk of Audi points. So our first match for today will be Winton from Overwatch versus the W Knights. Winton being a return from Season 1. I believe they were invited to the finale but did not qualify for top 8. So they will be looking to come back with a force this time. And I see that our queue has popped, which means we will be getting into match very, very quickly. For those of you who are unfamiliar with the rosters, we've got Vamp 1718 IR, Mike Mart, and Count Swagula TTV representing Winton from Overwatch, and W Knights will be filling Mac, Griff TTV, and Meowsy. So just kind of a little bit of lore. Mike Mart and Vamp 1718 IR, who I will just be calling Vampire, are some NASL staff. So give a shout out to them. Vampire doing a lot of work in the graphics department, and Mike Mart helping a lot out with the stats team. So props to them. But there'll be a little bit of caster bias. I'll admit it, but hopefully there won't be too much. So yeah, it looks like we've got some sort of standard picks coming out from Winton from Overwatch. Count Swagula TTV on the Juliet and Vampire on the Estelle, though Mike Mart kind of known for his Dubu, so instead picking up the Atlas instead, it might have been banned away. I might not have caught it.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting matchup, and also important to note that Winton from Overwatch has historically not done well in stream matches. And since they're a middling seed this time, they were naturally picked for the first stream match, and this is very important in Trifecta Swiss, because if you're sent to the loser's side early, you're going to have to face a lot of difficult teams on your way to those coveted 3 wins to make it to the next day.
Yeah, definitely. And getting into the game, Count Swagula TTV looking to already get a KO, but not able to find it on Mac. The core dancing a little bit in front of Griff TTV's net, a little bit of stress, but for now it's put out as Mac, now on the offensive. Meowsy loses the strike war and thus does not get the goalie barrier. Vampire now on the offensive though, but it's cleared through the portal. Portal is currently being used quite a bit, but Count Swagula is the one with the possession. Pass to Vampire unfortunately does not convert into a goal. Now it is W Knight's time to be offensive. Pass to the portal does not do anything, and now it's right back in front of Griff TTV's net. Maybe Winton from Overwatch will be able to close it, but the dash punch from Juliet means that this might not be the play for them. Pass from Mike Park to Vampire means that another offensive play will come out again. Portal clear though allows it to get out of the net, as Meowsy now able to finally answer the first goalie barrier of the game for the W Knights. Expanse comes out, stopping Swagula's offensive push, and Mac now on the offensive does have that flip to work with if he wants to. But again, more portal clears coming out. Almost gets dangerously close in the net, but a flip from Mac. Unfortunately, an unfortunate flip and dip, unintentional, but it will not matter, as Mac able to get the second goalie barrier. Both Atlas goals are open, and a good dash punch from Count Swagula will put in the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and I gotta say though, I think the main issue for Winton, why that point went so long, is that it doesn't feel like they're warmed up. Their scoring attempts have been very, very linear directly at Griff. And if you send it directly at an Atlas, the Atlas has plenty of tools to deal with it. Even a single strike can suffice, as Mike Mart's expanse is late. The barrier's taken down. Mac defending the flip, getting it past the pass splitter almost, creating a barrier, but Meowsy will get a KO instead. The striker advantage being pushed forward. Mac covering the portal, looking for a bit of a portal pass, but unable to do so. Vamp gets it past the expanse, now has a shot onto goal, but Griff will be able to defend against the Crystal Thorns.
And yeah, things are looking kind of bad right now for Winton from Overwatch for this point. Mike Mark does have a flip if he needs to use it against the Asher, but flips are coming up for Meowsy too. But no, a tempo shift as Count Swagula gets the KO on the goalie and converts into a goal.
Yeah, and that is the danger against this comp from Winton from Overwatch. The saves are good, well attempted from Griff, but if you hold back a little too much, try to get that last strike in, you will get KO'd by the Juliet. You will save it though, but like once you make that save, your team doesn't have a goalie anymore, so not the trade you want to make.
forwards in the net, infamously good place to be. Mac, though, forward in the enemy net, a good place to be, actually, as he does get the second goalie barrier with the Asher stuffing power. Griff TTV, Griff TTV, able to win a critical strike war, which means this might be a goal. And it is the first goal for the W Knights now in this game.
Yeah, a bit of a panic for Mike Mart there. Could have been more proactive, but kind of got caught up in the Asher that was approaching. Unfortunately, that will mean the set extends, and that's not what you want if you're Winton, because as this team from W Knight scales up, as the goalie gets warmed up, but as I say that, a bit of a striker advantage for Winton. The flip has to be burned. Sent through the portal, self-pass, almost gets the barrier, but it will not be enough as Count Swagula picks up the core at the end of the play.
Yeah, and that's the first set over to Winton from Overwatch. Maybe they'll be able to break the on-stream curse, but hey, we still got 2 more sets for them to go. And actually, I kind of wanted to talk about this a little bit, but the starting awakenings were aerials and built different, and both Atlases on either team elected to choose different awakenings for it. The aerials for Grift and the built different for Mike Mart. What are your thoughts on that?
Okay, I'm just gonna be real. Aerials was kind of useless on the character. I feel like one of the goalies made the better choice here, and well, maybe that'll be offset a little bit by the primetime pickup from Griff, because that adds a lot of defensive power. People talk about the expanse all the time, the twin drive, but that primary does a lot of the heavy lifting.
Yeah, definitely. We'll be able to see it too, and yeah, that projectile range, not something that's often super used on Atlas, but will definitely be helpful, especially with that prime time, and especially because, you know, with the change that a lot of you guys are aware of at this point, Juliet just simply cannot deny prime time anymore. It just absolutely demolishes her kit because the dash punch now sends people nowhere, and Meowsy barely able to escape death himself by going through the portal instead of off the edge, which means that he'll be able to play a little bit longer, but Griff TTV now on the defensive, able to clear it through the portal with the Atlas primary. Does have a flip to work with, not too much damage on him, so he won't feel that pressure to blow, which means that the defenses will be holding for a little bit longer, especially without any of those side portals or corner portals being giving him a little bit of a funky angle to clear from. Flip does come out eventually, though. Able to trade flips from Winton from Overwatch. Now, Griff again on the defensive, able to keep Vampire from getting the first barrier as we go into this overtime, but Count Swagula will stuff it in. Dash Punch actually gets saved from the core flip, and excellent strike timing from Griff TTV, but it will not matter as Vampire and Count Swagula will be able to use the combined offenses to get the second barrier. Now an open net for W Knights as they're on the defensive, and a pass through the portal using that empowered core speed will mean that Count Swagula can pocket into the bottom of the net.
Yeah, a bit unfortunate there, Mac almost getting the catch, but it was just sent right past. And as we look to this next point, Winton have showed no signs of slowing down. Count Swagula on the comfortable pick is just in there over and over again. Vamp just has to stay in the midfield, provide a little bit of pressure, and the barriers just go down so fast.
Yeah, and you know, Count Swagula, I think, kind of not a lot of discussion, even when Winton from Overwatch was in Season 1, a lot of discussion I think went to Mike Mart, but a lot of people have been saying that Count Swagula definitely punching above his like weight class, I would say, in terms of like rank. A lot of people kind of say that he might be on, you know, that NASA level and stuff like that, and it certainly is looking like that right now. A lot of offensive pressure coming out from Winton from Overwatch, using a lot of the Juliet kit to get a lot of those stuffing attempts in. But speaking of stuffing attempts, maybe Mac will be able to do something right now. He does have possession of the core, and an unfortunate strike timing from Might Mark, not reading the bounce properly, means that Mac will be able to get an easy goal in.
Oh, and that feels so bad. Mike Mart not being confident enough in himself to wait for the bounce, to look at it, to send it away. Just strikes a little bit early, positions a little bit off, and suddenly the W Knights have a way back in. As Vamp goes in though, gets a barrier all by himself. That means Count Swagula's cooldowns are all available, but the flip will not connect, and suddenly it's even again in the barriers.
Yeah, and ooh, 2 barriers down for the side of Winton from Overwatch. Flip comes out from Mike Mart, which means he will be taking so much damage from this Asher ultimate. This man has lost so much of his health. He's getting beat up a little bit right now, but Griff TTV now the one on the defensive, but Vampire loses a critical strike war, which means that the tempo of the play will shift into the W Knights' favor. Stuffing attempt from Asher unfortunately does not hit, which means that Vampire will be able to get advantage, and boom, bada bing pow, Vampire sends Griff TTV into the net with an excellent piercing shot.
Absolutely clinical combo there from both members of Winton. And, well, this Winton from Overwatch roster, they've been so close to the top 8 before, right? They got blocked by KO them in the finale of Season 1. But if they could start strong here, they could look towards those 3 wins, look to make it. But right now, Griff is defending. Mac is there as well. Mike with the primary somehow manages to get it out of the corner. And now it's Vamp with the pressure, getting 1 barrier. Looking for 2, but it is a 1v1. Still cleared away by Mike Mart. But once again, it goes to Mac, and finally, no more space for the Atlas to clear in. No more space to cover. And
W Knights, baby. Hey, hit the emote.
Yeah, it's really funny, right? They're not associated with like the college that the emote's from at all, but there's the W Knights.
Yeah, you know what? I want to see more of that. Just, you know, everyone's jealous that Sad Boys got their emo in, and these guys kind of just took an inactive collegiate roster and were like, yeah, we're just gonna use it now. I think that's super creative, and I'm kind of a fan of the team for it. I think it's super hype. I mean, like, you know, you get excited because you see, like, you know, in the Sad Boys game, they'll use the ad, you know, the emote, and they're like, oh, it's the Sad Boys emote. You know, they get to see it, so it's cool to see it in other places in the competitive scene. We should definitely get more of these team emotes in. But going back to the game for a little bit, Crystallized Thorns from Vampire will not be able to find the goal, and now Mac with possession. Oh, he could go for a mix-up shot, but Mike Mart reads them properly. Piercing shot from Vampire, not able to find both the goalie and the core, unfortunately, for the stun lock, and Griff TTV winning a critical strike core means that the core will still stay in play. But whoa, an excellent Rose Wart from Vampire will redirect Griff's strike into the net, and the second set of the game go over to Winton from Overwatch.
Yeah, and I started to notice, Brickbat, you're saying the name wrong.
What?
It's Winton from Overwatch.
Oh my god. Yeah, right. Winton from Overwatch. Yeah, I'll say it. My bad. Hey, shout out to Winton from Overwatch, singular.
Also,
shout out to the guys.
Also, although W Knights are not winning here, this draft is looking kind of crazy for them. Missile propulsion, this is the longest range Atlas primary.
Yeah, that thing goes to almost midfield. I kind of want to see this. Man will be basically he was jealous of the Estelle kit for a little bit, so he was like, I'm gonna get my own piercing shot. It's got the same hit stun as well, but another important pickup though, tempo swing for Mac. And look at that, there's so much damage coming in from this Asher. Already, ultimate from Mike Mart forced to be blown out as Vampire was basically just shot almost dead in Miami. Had to go to the hospital a little bit to shake it off. But right now he's feeling good as Count Swagula able to cover for that and getting the goalie barriers, which means that an open net will be here for Griff TTV to defend, but stuffing attempt from Asher will trade one back. Pass to Mac through the portal means that a strike war will have to be one from Mike Mart, which he does. Meowsy now on the offensive with the Rose Wart, but unfortunately, oh no, as unfortunately goes back into the possession of Winton from Overwatch singular, and Count Swagula will be able to sink it in.
Yeah. Although the pickups are good for the W Knights, they just have to hold on long enough. They have to get the follow-up on the Asher damage. They have to make it so that the Atlas has enough room to play. And right now, even though they get the first barrier, look at that. Count Swagula gets 1, gets 2, looking for the goal, has the flip, but it is somehow blocked away by Griff. I don't know how that strike made it in time on the hit stun. Now a flip away, gets the barrier, goes all the way back, but one singular blunder turns that fantastic point on its head, and it is once again Winton 1 goal away from moving on.
Yeah, and it's looking all Winton from Overwatch from here. After an amazing save like that, you gotta be feeling bad after not getting that point, but maybe Meowsy and Mac will be able to bring it back. A lot of stuffing power from this Asher. Critical striker wins means he is in front of the net with flip, but Mike Mart holds strong. Griff TTV able to clear it though, back to Meowsy. Possession, oh no, possession goes over to the side of Winton from Overwatch, but another good defense means that the goalie barriers will remain up. Count Swagula with the egos and the flip, he might be able to find 2 here, which he does. Griff TTV and Meowsy looking a little low, no, and a piercing shot covers the clear, and Winton from Overwatch wins the stream game, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, they pull out the victory, and this is very important, right? They're only gonna be facing harder opponents. Good to get a win here. Only 2 left to make it to top 8, but I don't know. The the more I look at this, it just feels like W Knights never really got the ball rolling on this map.
Yeah, and you know, you see the Asher come out, and it's such a strong pick with those stuffing attempts, and we definitely saw a lot of that come out, but I feel like the frequency was just not enough. I mean, look at the redirect difference between the Estelles here, right? 60 versus 96, including like the assists and goals. It looked like Vampire really gave Count Swagula a lot more scoring attempts, and once it got into that final set with the egoist up, with the trainings that were up, the heavy impacts and stuff like that, it was just so hard for Griff TTV to get it clear, unfortunately, even though he had some fantastic saves. So definitely MVP of the game, I'd say, goes to Vampire there. Excellent play on that Estelle, something that he is known for here in OSAS. So hopefully that will come out in future games as Mike Mart draws the Dubu ban again and again, maybe.
Yeah, it'll definitely be something that we'll have to think about here, but I still can't believe the amazing saves happened. They lost a round, and then right after, Mike Mar just makes just a completely crazy goal line flip save with a singular strike.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you got to clutch it out, and he certainly did. An excellent goalie performance for our first game here in the OSAS Invitational. And that was a relatively quick game, actually. We still have, I believe, 6 more games playing out. The only other game that has finished so far was General taking a 3-0 win over Subscribe to Int Cannon. And just as a reminder, I believe if you lose 3 games, you just can't qualify anymore, I believe, right? You're just out?
Yeah, you have to win 3 before you lose 3. So
Yeah.
the real bangers will be when some teams are 2-2.
Yeah, elimination matches for sure. And while we might not be able to cover everything in the Swiss, we'll try to get to what we can. But for now, we will be awaiting out the round, as either we will be going to break or a podcast. I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, well, Brickbat, angle your camera more downwards.
Whoa. Okay, hold on. Guys, this stand sucks. I can't. I literally can't, else it's going to fall off.
No, I believe in you.
No. Hold on. I feel like I'm going to break. Wait, is it better? Oh. It's like leaning. Holy guys, I bought like a $3 like stand. This thing is awful. Guys, buy better stands. You can see it inside this thing right now. He's a mic stand, and that mic is holding firm. It's awful, isn't it? It's tilted, isn't it?
It's better. It's better than before. That's all I'll say.
Hey, we try our best around here. Whoa. The desk space, unfortunately. Desk space, unfortunately, is at a preview. I don't even know if it's tilted, but it's bothering me. Maybe bothering more than the audience. This is awful. Wow. Hold on.
So Brickbat,
Yeah.
while you fix your stand, do you want to explain the lore on why we're casting, why we're here?
So normally we're not usually the first block. We're usually there as a fill-in, but unfortunately. A mistake in scheduling that may or may not have been caused by me has caused some of our casters to schedule their day a bit differently than what OSAS was supposed to be. So, hey, 3Z, Gramella, Fudgy, Yoshi, hey, apologies, you guys were supposed to be here. But they will probably be filling in soon enough, as they are aware of the situation, as I just keep fiddling with my camera. It's getting worse. It's like, it's like sinking. That, you know,
honestly, this is good. This is good. This is good. No. I like this angle goes hard.
Is it like?
Yeah.
It's tilted, isn't it?
Yeah. That's fine.
Whoa. I'll just have to.
Just scoot to like your left a little.
I can't. Unfortunately,
Oh.
my desk is like right there, or it's like the way that like. Okay, so this is like the most scuffed setup like ever, because I have like to the left of me is like basically my desk storage stuff, and unfortunately my computer is like 2 inches too long to like comfortably fit underneath where like the leg space would be, so it has to like jut out a little bit, so I actually like cannot scooch, or else my leg will be crushed by or crushing the computer or whatever, or something like that. But yeah, well, I think me and Sai will be covering one more game, and we might be able to our favorite OSAS, West Coast OSAS casters in here. I believe Z Yoshi maybe, and alongside Fudgy Waffles probably will be coming in. I'm not too sure. Hey, we're legging things here over over in the casting desk, but
Yeah, but maybe even a Gramella, you know.
oh, maybe even a Gramella, but I believe he might be stuck, hustling and by hustling I mean being at work and earning money. But hey. Okay, another report in. Job Doers has taken a 3-0 win over Goalie Diff. So props to them, which means that the teams that are sitting pretty right now are Winton from Overwatt, General, and the Job Doers, which are all sitting at a 1-0 3-0 set count. Or 1-0 game count, 3-0 set count, which is very, very good for them. But yeah, we're still waiting for other things to be reported in right now. I'm getting flashbacks to podcasting in between Swiss rounds. We haven't done one of those in a while, honestly.
I'm so glad we're out of the Swiss age.
Real. It was, I don't know.
It was a lot of filler. It was a lot of filler that we had to do.
Yeah, real. A lot of podcasting.
Oh yeah, speaking of filler, yo, shout out to my not very good Android tablet that is stream decking. This is the behind the scenes, the save replay, the clear replay, the BRB, a reflection of the game screen.
I've never seen that before.
It was pretty hard.
Wait, I need to bring up we need to do streamer stuff. Hold on. I normally don't watch Twitch chat while we're streaming, as it just completely takes me out. I need to be focused, but now I can. We're podcasting. We could interact with stream chat.
All right.
Hey,
eliminates a caster. Brick.
No way.
There we go.
No way.
This is interactive content.
Yo, now I finally get to see. Oh my god, is that what I look like on stream? Holy crap. This is weird. Hold on, if I do this, I could see it in a second. Hold on, I can see myself doing this motion. I'm gonna wave at myself. Hold on, what's my delay? Oh, there it is. I see myself doing it. Wow.
Wait. Number 1 seed Jujutsu Core Flip taken out by Furret. And this is the Furret without Amaria, by the way.
Holy chills. Hey, that's an upset. That's 16th seed taking off the first seed, isn't it?
Yeah, the reason Furret is so low here is because Amaria isn't here, and Furret has some interesting players.
Define interesting. Okay.
And Pokemon Fan are pretty normal, but Doboom. Or Dooboom. I don't know. Dooboom forward legend has maybe, quite possibly, Doobooed all over Jujutsu Core Flip.
Holy, do boomed him, I guess. I'm saying the same word over and over. But hey, good work to them, and that means that there are 3 games left. Seraphim Rose Gold versus Diets Nuts, Vanilla, and Cringe Crew running.
Nuts.
It's a Deets.
Yeah.
What? I mean, I get it because it's like Deets Nuts, but all right, you know what? Hey, yeah, Deets Nuts. Versus Seraphim Rose Gold, Chikara Ice versus the Anti-Zentaro Alliance, and Cringe Crew versus Vanilla will be our remaining games. As we go into our second round of Swiss soon enough. Oh, Seraphim Rose Gold has reported they've taken their game off of Deets Nuts, sending Deets Nuts down into the 0-1. The 0-1 side of bracket.
Oh, this is some advanced technology coming in from the Trifecta Swiss. Achi is carrying, as we might have round 2 matchups right now.
Oh my gosh, chills.
I'm so down to watch Job Doers versus Coco Crew. That sounds like a banger.
Does sound like a banger, yeah, and it will be the only match that does not include a team that we just watched. so that, hey, sometimes we get a peek behind the curtain and there ain't much left to find. So, hey, we'll do it. Though the Coco Crew kind of got potentially an up and comer here with 2 up and comers, kind of Marissa OS being a last week qualifier who will be matched up with who will be matched against Mr. Zert, who's been kind of a big X player And people have been kind of talking about him, I think, within OSAS as a bit of a forward to watch, as I believe Dragon Claude will be joining him playing goalie, another veteran from the Season 1 Invitational, though I don't think they made it past day 1. So we'll see what this team will have to offer this time, hoping to maybe finally advance to day 2, which will be top 8. So, hey, they might be looking to graduate OSAS University very, very soon. So we'll see what we could get going for this game.
And speaking of universities, Job Doers parentheses OS University parentheses, do not say OS University if you're casting, is quite the underrated team. I think a lot of people would say there's a lot of hype surrounding Marissa in particular.
Yo, actually, okay, sorry to interrupt, actually, but Marissa, okay, I need to set some context. I remember in OS Cord, like when I was just doing my like NPC, hey guys, sign up for OSAS Smile. I remember Marissa like responding to one of them and saying, yeah, I technically qualify, but I think it'd be unfair to the players if I sign up, because I'm just too good. And I think that goes hard. And we should appreciate that sort of talk in the Mega Strikers community, because that, I think, is just pure, unabashed confidence, and I think that goes incredibly hard. Which means that I think there's a bit of a storyline. We'll see how Marissa does against Job Doers. Job Doers. Don't say their full name on cast, Smile. But yeah, that I think is very very cool. We'll see.
Yeah, and
I have to like look at the camera. I have to like not look at my screen. Guys, I've casted so long not having a webcam on, I just can't. I can't. I cannot focus on it. Oh wait, I have to look at Twitch chat again. Whoa. Okay, there's nothing okay, there's nothing too much going on. Oh, Gramella Styles. These are his top 2 teams. Oh, well, something's gonna be proven wrong here. Hey, you know what? These are Gramella Styles' 2 favorite children teams. So, the battle for one of our favorite OS casters, or one of our favorite OSAS casters. Hey, who will get his approval? Whoever loses this will lose the favor of the I don't know what to call him. He's got a lot of nicknames, so maybe I shouldn't add another one. But hey, we are in queue for the game, and hey, already some talk from Marissa. If we lose, it's gonna be because I'm on ping. Is all I'm saying. Whoa, chilling, absolutely chilling claim here, bone chilling even. I'm shivering right now as we will see what comes up for these 2 teams. We are, yeah. Codes. Hey, we're in queue.
We are in queue, waiting for the teams to queue up. I can't wait for the lobby, the custom whatever update to finally drop.
Yes.
This is.
I was so excited. I woke up today for the everyone ping, and I was like, whoa! It woke me up. It was surprising. It was super fun. So yeah, I'm excited to see what we could pop in as. As TOs, this is basically the future. Like the Omega Strikers is a new era. This is
what I wanted in Omega Strikers when I was the first one to host an Omega Strikers tournament all the way back in beta.
Yeah.
The first beta tournament was me, and then somehow I got involved with Achi, and now we're here.
Chills.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And we still don't have like the lobby system is still in the future. It should be in the past.
Yeah, and yeah, you're right. I can't say anything. there's very little justification, but hey, I'm just glad that it's coming here, and I'm also glad that we're getting into game here. As looks like Marissa will be hovering that Juno, Majin Jade will be hovering that Juliet, and Moth Honey. Actually, someone I'm not familiar with. I actually don't remember them playing. I swear, guys, I watch all the OSAS streams, but because I'm there, I have to be usually. But hey, you know what? Excited to see how they play here out on the court. Looks like we will be seeing an X pickup here on Oni Village, and I think that I know that like a month ago or something, like a month and a half ago, a lot of people were saying that X is weak, but kind of with the specialized training buff and stuff like that. Hey.
The mirror comps coming out on Oni Village. I guess X is fine with Juno backing him up, but this is still wild to see. Both teams opting for X Juno Dubu.
Yeah, and one big difference though, Mr. Zert pulling out Vicious Vambrace and Majin Jade pushing out the crossover. And I think that crossover is the way to go. Juno will not be putting out a significant amount of damage, especially since neither of them picked up Siphoning Wand or anything like that, and Stinger's out of the game. But I mean, with some trainings, Juno can put out a little bit of damage if they get that Deadeye, if they get stuff like that. But I think that mobility difference here, especially in the early phases of Oni Village where people don't have a lot of speed yet, I think is going to be very, very important for the side of the job. I need to do my research really quick.
Okay, well,
for the job.
While Brickbat does that, Mr. Zert and Majin Jade are just dying. Juno,
yeah,
not the highest damage character, but it is very easy to take a lot of damage from Juno, as well as the X's are just playing a two-player game over here. They're playing Street Fighter 6. They're 1v1ing on the Oni Village field because everyone's just hitting around them. They're not really touching the core at all. I wouldn't be surprised to see single-digit redirects at the end of this game.
Yeah, that goes hard as Majin Jade looking for a bit of revenge, but not quite level 2. He's just 1 or 2 hits away, though, from getting it. If he could only touch this core, as unfortunately the chilling Oni Village effect will mean that he's just... Oh, he got it! There we go. He gets the goalie barrier, gets level 2, but unfortunately Mothani loses the second barrier. Flip comes out from Mr. Zert, which means it will be going to that top pocket of the net. First point to the side of Coco Crew.
Yeah. Really just standing there menacingly, Mothani low, nothing you can do. And Coco Crew are looking very, very strong here as Mythotastic has been very, very solid for this team in the midfield, has been making it look easy for Mr. Zert in their qualification, and now once again locking it down with the Juno.
Yeah, definitely. And with the rapid fire start too, also another kind of big change, being a 40% cooldown reduction. There could potentially be a lot of slimes coming out this game, which means it will be even harder for the X's to find too much value. And speaking of getting value, right now it looks like the Majin Jade is being sent off the map right now. We'll be spending a little bit of time in the penalty box, but he will be coming up soon enough, as right now Mythotastic with possession of the core past Mr. Zert will find that bottom barrier as Dragonclaw now with possession. Kofu Fortress comes out to stall a little bit of time, but Mythotastic does have flip if he could just get in a little bit in the front of the net, but no, Dragonclaw will be losing a second barrier, which means that we will have open barriers for a side, but a flip pass to Mr. Zert gets a perfect pocket into the bottom side of the net. 2 points over to the Coco Crew. Oh, and show me them paws, by the way. Hey, great emote. But hey, oh, I will have to carry it for a little bit, as right now Marissa sent off the side of the map. Dragonclaw trying to get some pressure up for his team with the help of Mythotastic. Unfortunately, not able to find the second barrier. Mothani holds strong, and Dragonclaw now trying to pass it to his team, but not able to find anything just yet. Finds one nice clear angle between Marissa and Majin Jade, but not able to find anything just quite yet, as Mythotastic and Mr. Zert now on the offensive again. Mr. Zert now looking for a scoring attempt, but the lack of crossovers means that lack of mobility will be costing him a little bit, as Marissa now the one able to get that second barrier with the Juno ultimate. Now Majin Jade looking to pass it in, and then unfortunately he reads that clear topside from Dragonclaw and is able to intercept it for the first point of Job Doers. So as we will be getting into our next point, guys, I will be chatting for just a little bit right now as Mr. Zert gets the first barrier of the round. Majin Jade trying to find anything, but the extra X Maximus doesn't find the second goalie barrier. It's a big save from Mothani. Good striker win as well, as the goalie barrier still remains in play. Pass from Dragonclaw to Mythotastic means Mr. Zert will be on the offensive again, but the log roll comes out to save it. Dragonclaw loses the second barrier, which means that with a man down, a power play may be coming in the near future. Flip coming up from Marissa very, very soon, but Mythotastic able to stall with the assistance of the slimes. A good redirect means that the offensive play will be slowed a little bit, but Majin Jade not able to find it with a bull rush in front of the net. It is cleared away, and Mr. Zert now looking to get a KO to punish the failed defensive play from the side of Job Doers. Marissa now on the offensive, getting flip up, and another striker too does have it now. but just needs to get a little bit more possession again. Flip pass comes out to Moth Honey. It's not intercepted by Marissa. Flip comes out. Majin Jade unfortunately not in position, and he's punished by being sent off the map. We have our power play now coming up between Dragonclaw, Mr. Zet, and Mythotastic. Mr. Zert not able to win the strike war, but Mythotastic able to cover for him. Now Majin Jade pass to Marissa, trying to find a goal. As we get into overtime, the core will be going fast. Oh no, Moth Honey almost lost it, but is able to get the clear in the end. Mr. Zret now able to take a shot, but no, not able to find it, as Dragonclaw able to stop another one. Now Mr. Zet with a flip will be able to put it in, and he does. The first set goes over to the Coco crew.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I was eliminated for a little bit that round, maybe even knocked off the map, but I returned to see a lot of unfortunate, like, sending of the core back and forth. Oni Village overtime, Junos involved. It's a classic. And these Junos are going to be the center of these Awakening drafts. That reverberation is looking real juicy combined with the rapid fire, but neither of them take it, favoring the jump range instead, and I think that might cost both teams.
Yeah, potentially. I think that Aerials is considered actually pretty decent on Juno, but yeah, losing out on that reverberation, especially when the only other stagger training gone. Oh, well, there's 2 stagger trainings gone, but still, a little bit of cooldown definitely never hurts, especially when slimes are the name of the game, especially with both forwards being X, not able to provide too much in core control. But speaking of control of the game, Mr. Zer absolutely controlling that point, dominating Moth Honey, unfortunately, with a thinking that he could clear a little bit past Mr. Zer, but the X Maximus size means he will be able to win that critical strike war to get the first point for the Coco crew this set.
Yeah, it's a little bit awkward. The big X is big. It's hard to strike around with the X Maximus. And once again, the top barrier is taken so early. Mr. Zert putting pressure down. But importantly, this time the strike war is won by Moth Honey. Now with the bottom barrier down, Mr. Zert's kind of have to be a little bit careful on this offense. Gets the second strike, passes it up to Mythotastic, trying to sneak it in the top corner, has another shot, but the strike is missed. And once again, the pressure comes in for the job doers. They're getting in there. Slime is a little bit scary. Mr. Zert has possession, setting it up to Marissa. Oh, what a combo! Ooh. Wait, that was ridiculous.
Yeah, the stun lock from the core flip. Hey, well played, Mr. Zert, using that stun from the core flip to make sure that Moth Honey literally could not respond, even with his own flip.
Yeah, ult strike flip for double hit stun on the play. Moth Honey does have it for this point, but Mythotastic with the additional jump range will take the top barrier. Now, well, we say this every time on Oni Village, but the first barrier is a little bit easy, especially when you have extra jump range Juno. Great flip comes out from Moth Honey, but Mythotastic is there to defend. And oh, it does not contact the barrier. That angle, a little bit unfortunate for Coco crew, as now they have to play defense. Dragonclaw is almost taken off. Mythotastic has to play goalie, but Moth Honey loses control of the core for a moment. Mr. Zert is the one who is in their face yet again. Merce trying to pass it up, but once again, Dragonclaw stays alive, manages to clear it out. Striker advantage in the favor of Coco crew. They're sending it back and forth yet again. Mr. Zert trying to win the strike war. Majin Jade with one more opportunity, but Mr. Zert gets in there again. But it's just the defense from Coco crew is continuing to hold on, and it's just too much for the job doers.
Yeah, and gonna be such a huge advantage. 2-0 in sets over for the Coco crew. Things are looking very dominant, and you know, getting X MVP on Oni Village over the Junos, I think, is actually kind of very telling.
It's also kind of bad, right? You want the hot shot on the Juno, but it'll just be denied away by the Dubu. But it's not the end of the world here. There's a lot of picks. I think Big Fish Deny would go incredibly hard here for that Juno. Picks a Chrono Boost Deny instead. Now can jump the entire map.
Yeah, and interesting to see. I mean, there becomes a point where all the getting too many dash ratings will make it like kind of unwieldy to use, and I thought that the breakpoint was just you wanted to get one and not take another one, but we'll see. Maybe Mythoderic is cooking something up with the infamous air. Oh my god, the air Juno absolutely jumping from England over to France with that ability. My god. But right now, Marissa and Majin Jade are the ones on the offensive. Mythoteric trying to help Dragonclaw a little bit. A good intercept the pass means that Mr. Zret will get possession of the core, and a jump from Mythoteric, almost able to get it with a slime redirect, but it holds strong. Moth Honey able to get it clear again and again, and now Marissa low on HP, no dodge to work with, which means that Marissa might be spending a little bit of time in the KO box just soon enough, but Mr. Zret might send that in if that becomes the chance, or if he gets the chance, ultimate comes out. No, Marissa gets a little bit of time, but no, the cast, or the 1-2 punch from Mr. Zet means he will have the power to just send Marissa off the field, and now trying to get his goal in, and oh, the bell ringer almost gets it in, but it's actually saved, but it's only just to be sent inside the net himself as Mr. Zret gets another goal for the job doers.
Yeah, Mythotastic and Mr. Zert combining for quite the impressive play at the end. The KO by the last slime was incredible there, but the hotshot log is something to be feared as Moth Honey continues to send the core forward, but when the log contacts Mr. Zert like that, you're not getting the core speed benefit at all. Double barrier on the other side, bit of an opportunity for the job doers, but the flip is available. The flip gets the KO, and Coco Crew are just one goal away from moving on.
Absolutely brutal. Absolutely brutal point from Mythoteric and Mr. Zret. Both forwards getting right in front of Moth Honey's face and able to get a kill with it. You just can't be feeling good after that one. But hopefully hopefully they'll try to find an answer, but it looks like it's just not going to happen as Moth Honey has dodged to work with
Marissa though. Marissa with a bit of a breakaway. Oh, but a lost strike war is everything. As Mythotastic jumps in, Mr. Zert just KOs, and well, the Coco Crew look pretty dominant here.
Yeah, just such a dominant performance from Mr. Zert, definitely confirming our suspicions. He's an X to watch out for here, as didn't he kill Moth Honey, or didn't he KO Moth Honey literally every single point in that final set? I'm pretty sure, right? Like, it was literally, he literally got it every single time, which... you just can't feel good after that one. 21,000 damage, being first place in those damage numbers, 7k or 6k over his opponent, and almost twice the amount of redirects too. Definitely a dominant performance from that. Mr. Zert definitely looking scary here in the finale.
Yeah, and Mythotastic was doing incredibly well on the Juno as well, creating so many opportunities for Mr. Zert. If you saw those slimes following up the X strikes, it was looking near impossible for Moth Honey in a lot of those scenarios, and even though Dragonclaw got low, they weren't KO'd very often. I think they weren't KO'd at all if I'm looking at the KO numbers. Really, really good survival from them.
Yeah, definitely. And kind of an update. We are going into kind of all the other round 2 matches are up and coming. We might be able to catch, I believe, Chikara Ice versus Subscribe to Int Cannon from Twitch if we'd like to. I believe both teams are sitting at 0-1 now, so whoever loses this will be in that 0-2 precipice to being eliminated from the match. So maybe we'll be able to catch it. I'm unsure, Saya.
I think we try to get some casters in here because it's still the early rounds. None of these are elimination games yet. I don't think we mark it for stream or anything.
Okay, that sounds good. If that is the case, I believe we will be going over to break soon enough. I believe we might have our casters able to show up in just a second, so hopefully they'll be able to get on. I believe we'll be seeing Mr. Z Yoshi, and Fudgy Waffles, I believe, in just a bit. So we'll be able to get them going. We'll be able to see some of our favorite OS casters coming in. But for now, it's been Saya and Brickbat here over at BestieInSlot, and after a quick break, we'll be viewing the rest of day 1 for the trifecta Swiss part of the OSAS finale. See y'all in a bit.
Welcome back to OSAS, everyone. It's me, Yoshi64, who put the stream on full volume, so I had to listen to myself for a moment. I'm here with Fudgy Waffles. Thank God those other two guys are gone. Am I right or am I right? Hey, I'll be brave and say it.
Yeah, I think when you're right, you're right.
Hey,
That's all.
it's all
That's all you
you.
can say. Brickbat, menace to the queues, Saya, savior of all, but it's OSAS in time. It's OSAS in time.
It's OSAS in time. I definitely didn't wake up in the past hour, so
I definitely
I'm
didn't
feeling.
wake up in the past hour.
I'm feeling.
Sometimes 5 p.m. is good morning.
Yeah, I'm feeling. Let me tell you what.
I'm glad
Bold
you're
and
feeling.
brash. Maybe. Well, I'm not.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Turn this
some of
volume
these-
down
These
even
results, though, I don't know. Been looking at all the matches that have happened so far. Pretty crazy stuff going on. Furret taking down Jujutsu Core Flip.
more. Yeah, that's. I'm choking. That's wild. Furt
Yeah.
also took down Winton from Overwatch. They're just kind of
Yeah, two
mowing down everyone in their path.
high teams. And hey, we made some power rankings before this. I don't think we did anything with them, but
Yeah,
I
it's
put
okay.
Furret way higher than everyone else. And I was saying, yo, they're good. Furret's good.
Yeah, I'll own up to my mistakes. I thought Furt was gonna do poorly. I got to fill out the Furt apology sheet.
Everyone
I
like,
was
"They have a
unfamiliar with
Dubu
your
forward."
game.
They have a Dubu forward. How can
Yeah,
they
that's
win?
what I said.
That's what you
I
said.
said,
and
like,
I was
funny
like,
Dubu
yeah,
forward,
but
I love it,
what if Dubu forward is this on every
And
map?
then Dubu forward was bis on every map. I will fight to the end of the earth. Say Dubu forward on Amy's app is bad. Bad, no good.
But
no win.
But on Obscura,
But on Obscura, it
on
is epic.
Obscura, I think it's top 5 forward pick, at least.
That's bold. Give me your top 5 forwards for Obscura. Not for the content, for me.
We got Asher, number
Yeah.
1.
Number 1.
Number 2, Dubu.
Let's
Number
go.
3, like Julie or Kazan maybe.
Oh, that's interesting.
3 and 4, and then like 5.
3 and 4.
Like Zentaro. What other
Ooh.
characters are in this game? X is actually pretty good too. I don't know. Everyone's pretty good. I think X might be is probably better. I think X is better than Julie Kazan.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. It's you can strike ult strike and just get a barrier for free.
Yeah,
And usually you just get a barrier for free anyway.
Everyone's in
Yeah.
a big circle, so if you can just like hit
Oh,
everyone
yeah.
at once,
You just start owning them for fun
yeah, you just do super
with your
damage.
big move.
I think Erasmus
awesome.
sucks.
And
that's
Rasmus
it.
sucks. Yeah, Obscura actually seems like a good map for a lot of characters. I guess except Rasmus. But you know, L, Bozo.
All right, we're gonna see Furt versus Coco Crew, I believe.
Oh yeah.
Round 1, or round 3 rather. Both teams 2-0 right now. Both teams doing maybe surprisingly well to some. And Coco Crew, a team I know we highly rated. We really like, especially Mr. Zert.
Mr. Zert.
Has this must ban X.
Yeah, we'll not be playing his pick, unfortunately.
Yeah, they are.
Furt
ahead
has
of
something to say
Knowers.
about that.
But there are some picks that if you ban the
Ooh.
X, they
Oh.
get the pick as well. And they're banning the Dubu.
They're banning the Dubu,
which I
which
like.
is crazy.
I think
Yeah,
it's
they
smart.
know. They know.
Like, what are they gonna ban? Are they gonna ban the Asher goalie on Night Market? I mean, I don't think it's terrible, but you know.
Yeah,
Like-
but I'd be pretty comfortable playing against Asher goalie, but like Dubu on Night Market might be one of his best maps.
I
mean,
think it
it-
probably is. I've played
think it
it on
probably
Night
is.
Market. I've gotten some sick dash punches.
Yeah, Dubu has his dash punch combo,
See
except
the
it's
spark of agility. Plus heavy impact.
Wow.
But
Oh.
yeah, dash punch combo. It's just the best map for it. I don't know. I like it a lot. The Dragon Claw, good player, good artist. Let's see if that
Yeah,
art, if they can paint up a picture on Night
oh,
Market.
a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here we also
Yeah.
see Dubu when not on the Dubu forward. The second pick is Juno, which is really interesting, but also means that Furt is running double midfield.
Yeah, this is like not the map. This is probably, I don't know. I feel like this is probably the weakest double midfield map.
I agree.
I don't know how they're going to score on this Atlas. They're going to have to find some passing plays or something. But honestly, Mr. Zert, I'm also not the biggest fan of Rasmus forward on this map, but I like it better than the Juno forward, I guess.
Yeah, than Juno forward.
Yeah, you definitely have more stuffing potential, which is going to be important. And yeah, here we see one barrier's down, largely due to the help of the Rasmus, and Rasmus is able to finish it off there, just like a straight-up strike war. So, good stuff.
Yeah, great stuff. I think this match is largely going to come down to team comp. I don't want to say it was decided in draft, but like you said, I don't know how Juno. I guess Kai is great at picking up barriers, so maybe we can see some barrage shenanigans. But the Dragon Clawed Asher Atlas. Whoa, looking at the wrong character. Seems just a little bit too strong right now. I don't know. Maybe they scale wildly, but that was an incredible angle to get that barrier. Wow.
Well, here we go. Good try. But there's also interesting. Both midfielders took magnetized souls instead of slick kicks, and I think slick kicks is kind of a must take on this map because you're just striking so often. But there they go. That's how they get these barriers. They have to make those plays. They have to come in from both sides and just kind of block off everything and hope Dragon Claw doesn't have anything to prevent it. But yeah, Juno hitting a little bit hard somehow. I don't really know why. Sometimes it just feels like the core moves really fast.
Yeah, now we're in overtime, so this is Juno City.
Yeah, and watch out. Yeah, these slimes are gonna go a little crazy, a little stupid, a little
wacky.
Baba Booey.
Baba Booey. I haven't heard that one in a while.
Yeah, it's
bringing out the all-time classics.
It's a good one. I don't know.
It's a good
here
one.
We go.
I'm a fan.
I like those clears. I like these. I like the dribble clears. That's what I like to call them. Oh, here we go.
Oh.
Has to flip to
Pokemon
save
fan.
that one.
Yeah, helping out Ripstick.
Ooh, that was scary. Dude, Juno's so scary now. Whenever you see that jump come out, it just...
Yeah,
oh.
It could just be hitting it whenever. If Furt was smart, they might be trying to go for a kill on Mr. Zert here. It would mean that he's not exerting.
What does that mean? Oh, Mr. Zert.
Yeah, but right. Well, hey, what do you mean? What does that mean? The goat pops off.
Yeah, hitting that angle, really good. It's really good, especially in overtime. With the primary strong hit, it will go really, really fast. And if the goalie isn't ready for that, then it will go in. It's a very, very good solo queue maneuver.
Yeah,
because they never expected a solo queue, but...
Yeah, also the only one to take heavy impact, so primary and secondary will be hitting harder. Especially useful in overtime. I believe it's a multiplicative ordeal, but all barriers are down now. Oh no.
Slips right through, able to find the angle.
Yeah.
I guess, but yeah, gets through a lot. Gets from downtown. Juno gets it in. Gets MVP for it too. Let's see if the hot shot pops up.
Yeah, no hot shot. Twin drive's there. That's pretty good. Timeless is also there. Bigger blobs.
Stacks on stacks. Pretty dang good on this map as well. But we see the spark.
Oh, but we are sparking.
We are sparking and we have spark vigility. So now threatening to have 3 sparks, which is a pretty big deal. We have to block the twin drive. Someone else can still take the spark though. It's going to be Dragon Clawed on the Atlas. And last pick stacks is it's like I would not feel bad getting last pick stacks.
Kind of nice, especially on Juno, who just gets redirects.
Yeah, there's not really many KOs happening at all this map, so this stack is just going to stay up for a long time. A pretty good pickup. We'll see if it's able to lead them to a win this time. But they also really need things like that speed. They need more ways to give them scoring opportunities with the double midfield comp. Especially this specific double midfield comp. It doesn't even feel like they're playing double midfield. It just feels like Duboom's playing forward.
Yeah, we just have Juno forward. Which it is fine, but Juno definitely doesn't have the kind of stuffing potential that even Kai has with Barrage trying to get barriers. So it's it's tough. We're gonna have to see some crazy blob mix-ups if we want to see Do Boom going off. Otherwise, I think Mr. Zert and Mythotastic just run away with it.
Yeah, Mr. Zert just following the Corrin, just waiting for the strike to come out, and then follows it up with just a good strike war, and then just immediately uses the secondary. Just like you just walk in, you walk in, and you're just able to get through people, and it's so good. You don't really, and again, you don't really have that with Juno. You do have the Juno secondary is pretty good for getting through people, but it's so hard, like so much harder for them. They really need both Pokemon Fan. Wow, and the slime just slips through.
Yeah,
Finds
unlucky.
the angle past Ripstick.
Just sneak it in there like a little covert op.
Little covert ob. Little covert blob.
Covert blob.
Covert blob.
Sounds like we gotta get a director on that movie right now.
We do. I'll get the double right now. All right.
Oh.
Yeah, that was not really possible to get the double, to be clear.
Yeah, no,
but,
hey, get the double right now.
But get the double right now.
We're expecting big things. Oh, big
Yeah.
hook.
Here's the second flip. Okay, it's pretty important because flips are kind of also is one of their win conditions. Is if they can get flipped, then they have a way of getting the barrier. But oh wow,
Oh, yeah, hey, flip.
that was crazy. Oh, that
Oh!
was crazy.
That was crazy. Boom doing exactly what we called for earlier, getting some crazy Juno plays to start getting these goals. And I believe that was the first goal for Furret.
And I
Perhaps,
hate to keep pushing this narrative despite Dubin making an incredible play there, but it's just how much harder you have to work. And like those types of plays that aren't easily replicable are what they need to keep scoring. Unless, I mean, again, I think if they can make an adjustment and find ways that Pokemon Fan come up and help join the attack on Dragonclaw, like we're seeing right now, like maybe something can happen, but it's getting hard, and Dubim's now looking low, able to find damage. There's some honestly like forbidden Juno tech where you just try to deal as much damage as possible, and you kind of go crazy sometimes. So
Yeah, ZZZ in the building. Put on his pummelers.
oh, bye-bye.
Oh, yeah, but there goes Boom. I think I want to go back to talking about the Magnetized Souls pickup for both the midfielders here. Obviously, Juno on Mag Souls makes a little sense because you're just kind of hanging out in the midfield throwing slimes. But generally, right, midfield is just a strike war bot on this map. All you do is try and just strike second through your opponent. And once, oh,
It's
a great
the
angle.
Same angle. From
Yeah.
Before, too.
Yeah, once you get it through the opponent, then you can kind of dribble it forward or get it to your forward. And that's all midfield does. So having two midfield characters on the side of Furret who don't have as much impact because they just kind of hang out. Oh, well, Prime Time is a game changer.
Yeah, Primetime, it's so weird right now. It's so hard. There's Rapid Fire, Primetime, and Reverb, and I'm still don't know which one's the best one. What's the best one here? It's I would probably just go Rapid Fire, but they're all like super valid and all have their own strengths.
Yeah,
Mr.
it's
Zert,
now tell me about Mr. Zert
Mr.
right now.
Mr. Zert has the specialized training, so I'm hoping, exactly that.
Yeah.
I was about to say exactly that starts happening. Where,
The dash punch without the dash, just the punch.
Yeah, it's so strong. It's like ridiculous.
It makes me sad every time because I get hit by it. So
Yeah.
I
Oh, there you go. There you
understand
go
your
again.
pain.
There you go
There
again.
you
Guess
go
what's
again.
extra special, by the way? Guess what's extra
Yeah.
special in this game?
Hey,
Mr.
every 13
Zert.
seconds, someone's getting mowed down, and as it turns out, it's the respawn time. So that's pretty cool, Mr. Zert. I'm just watching them and knowing that at any moment that could happen.
Yep. It's
Like you can watch him just posture for it a little bit. Say I feel it in my bones. It's coming soon.
yeah. If adapting to this is going to be super important, or yeah, they surely like fooled me once. Shame on you. Fool me 3 times. There's gotta be an adaptation made. Something needs to be figured out. We need find some way to stay away from the walls. It's scary because it's the same way that Julie is just so strong on this map. Is that you're just not allowed to stand near the walls, and now it's the same. You kind of have to treat it the same way. Honestly, it's even easier to see the telegraphed Rasmus if you're able to pay attention for it often. But if you're not used to playing against it, it gets a little bit scary and a little bit harder.
Right.
But
It's another thing that your brain has to occupy time on, which is incredibly hard because, especially in this overtime, where the core is moving at 1,000,000 miles per hour, and for it, the goal is open, it's agonizing. It's so much mental effort.
oh my goodness, Mr. Zert. I feel like that was on purpose. I feel like that was like somewhat planned.
Yeah, Mr. Zerd, bit of an angle smith,
Yeah, but
the
he
master
knows
of the
all
of the
game.
protractor.
It's like the 3rd one. Mr. Zert's just a beast. Off
He
the
just keeps
X,
hitting those.
doesn't care. Doesn't
Yeah,
need
hey.
X. Passes into the own death touch. I don't really. It didn't do like that much, but it looked really cool.
But it was really cool.
And that's what matters in these games, is how cool you look, how many fans you get. 'Cause that's how you get the sponsors. The big sponsor, Mr. Zert
Yeah.
gets another KO with the
I'm
specialized.
feeling like a bit of a Mr. Zerd fan right now watching this.
Yeah, and I was going to talk about how even if you don't get KOs, you just do a ton of damage with extra specialized. It just does so much damage.
Yeah, it's
But-
so strong. If you look at the numbers on Death Touch, they're a little high.
Yeah, do a little bit of damage. See, the farther away they are, you will do ridiculous damage to people. So
Yeah.
but Zert has not. Mr. Zert has not need to do that though at all. Just kind of still chilling, just doing stuff like that. Just getting the pulls, being threatening. But for the first time in a while, we've seen the comeback. We've seen Furret with 1 barrier up. So
Yeah,
never
hey,
count him
it's-
out.
Yeah, it's match point, but Furret is fighting back. Not ready to put it all away yet.
Yeah, see if they can find some
He is Pokemon fan.
able to get the last barrier. Uses the barrage really well there, able to block off the entirety of the front flank finishes off. Yeah, but the flip was blocked off completely, which was like that's what they need. Is that if Kai has barrage and get in front of barrier, it just limits the goalie's options so much because you can just throw out barrages like that. Where no matter where they hit, it will end up with Dooboom, and that's just like a free shot at barrier. So really good play there to get the barrier, and then they were able to finish off really quickly afterwards too. Because if you can, it's also really important to be able to keep the offense up after you take a barrier, because
Right.
a lot of cooldowns are going to be used to defend that barrier, and then if the goalie has no cooldowns, the best time, like the weakest they'll ever be, is right after you take the barrier. The barrier's been taken there, but they're able to get the clear off instead, and now the barrier's taken on the other side. Both barriers down. Once again, Furret's has an opportunity to make something happen, but Ripstick,
Oh, no.
Mythotastic with the read. Hits it downwards, avoiding the Asher, and gets the dub. So, Coconut Crew, or Coconut,
Yeah, Coco Crew.
Coco Crew. Kind of
Hitting
going
it
crazy.
big. Yeah, taking off the previously undefeated Furret. We saw there at the end, Furret was making an adaptation where Pokemon Fan was walking up and using Brush to get barriers for the exact situation you were explaining, where you throw out the barrage, and if nothing else, Dooboom will be there to follow up, and so they were really pushing back. But unfortunately, Coco Crew just a little bit nasty on the sauce, if you know what I mean.
If you know, yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. Hey, thanks.
Yeah.
I'm glad someone's got me.
Oh, I got you. There's some other good matches going on right now.
Yeah. Let's see what's going on. Take a swing at the bracket.
Got Generals 2-0, by the way.
Yeah. Wow. That's another team that I didn't think much of. I know that they beat Goalie Diff, who is generally considered to be a pretty good team. I didn't think that they would be. I didn't think that they would be going off right now. You know. I maybe I'm just a hater.
Yeah, I think you are. I think you're just a hater.
I think I'm just a gross, disgusting hater. But
Yeah, no, I agree.
Hey. Cool.
Yeah, you suck.
Yeah. Well, hold on.
They're going to be
I
playing
w-
Seraphim, Rose Gold. But we're going to be watching Vanilla versus Subscribe to Int Cannon. I'm going to take a look
that's-
at how they've been
That
doing.
is exciting. Yeah.
I believe this is a 1-1 matchup. 0-2 matchup.
Yeah,
Elimination game.
And so whichever team loses this gets eliminated, which is that is very intense.
They're gone.
They're gone.
Gone for good. Not Int Cannon pretty high up. in
Yeah,
my
I also had
rankings.
In Cannon really high up. I watched some of their games, saw some of the teams they won against. They seem really strong, but
They'd really only lost to who we also thought was really strong at the time. And they still think they are strong teams, of like JJK and Ice, or Jujutsu Core Flip and Jakara Ice,
yeah.
and
Well,
beating Winton from Overwatch. Over what?
Over what?
So that
Let's
seems
see,
like that's a good that seemed at the time at least. Things have been kind of changing. Winton 1-1 right now. I suppose, which is, I don't know, I guess that adds up, but yeah, go 0-2 is a bit surprising. I'm looking to see which teams they've played so far, because that's interesting. Subscribe to Int Cannon. They just lost to Chikara Ice, which is actually a rematch. Wait, no, it's not. I'm looking at OS Weekly 3 right now.
Whoa.
That's
But
not
hey, we've
what I
loaded
wanted to
in
do.
to the application.
We're in the application.
I'm gonna say it. I've been having a terrible time on the application recently. I don't want to see this map anymore. But we see the Rasmus band, so hey, if nothing else, we're gonna be having a arrow jump scare. Whoa. Okay.
Yeah, maybe figure out which one you want to ban quickly. You probably want
Yeah.
to pick the arrow or something like that, but it looks like, no, they're going damage comp.
You're going damage
Look at
comp. Yeah, we
this.
saw Rasmus
Kazan
and
goalie.
Julie.
Is this real?
No,
This-
but
No, this could-
I think
hey.
I've seen Death Penalty pull it off, and hey, once again, I've got apology forms coming out my ears right now. I just keep saying things that are I just get proven wrong and owned on the internet instantaneously.
Yeah, that's crazy.
What do you mean?
No, I just mean the Kazan goalie picks gonna come out here.
Oh yeah.
And we have on the other side there's an Atlas, which is what you don't really want to play against when you're going this KO comp. But I also
Right.
don't even know how the KO comp works with Kazan goalie. I haven't seen this since like the
Well,
day.
that-
Wow. Okay.
Well,
That's
was
not a
an
good
epic
start.
KO. Yeah, no. But
Uh-oh.
we're looking at a hotshot Spark of Strength start. And that Spark of Strength, I think, blasted Killabear into the pit.
Yeah, hotshot gonna be. It's really, I don't know, kind of interesting that get a KO comp, you still go hotshot. Hotshot's really, really good though, so it does make sense. Like it makes sense, but gonna be doing a little bit less damage, and death penalty. Like as good as it sucks to be level 1 with this character. And right now there's
it's so bad.
Yeah, there's 3 level 1s versus. All right, now it's changing quickly. It doesn't take that long to get level 2, but this is like so hard. But look at the extended. Okay, that time the extended range on the strike. I mean, reaching the core and being favorable there. But early on, that first point was probably lost because of the strike hitbox being too narrow. But now getting used to it again, figuring out that angle, especially with the size, the pokiness of the strike is kind of ridiculous, but does not matter. Lol the Mao, XDDD.
Yeah, the pulling up with the pauldrons, getting big pokes, but even still, Lolamau XDDD just pushes through. But death penalty at level 2, a full character now, ready to play.
Oh my goodness. Lolamau,
But
XDDD.
Lolamau is running away with it right now.
Is that the third or the second KO? Just like out of nowhere.
I believe second, but
Yeah,
Eh.
this map allows this from brawlers, and this is a bit of the downside of playing Zentaro on this map. Zentaro's definitely not weak on this map at all by any means, but you
yeah, let's be clear.
you can't really find those cheesy KOs off of the fact that there's just a hole in the middle of the map. Also, they just like immediately convert. Like, geez, that was a quick round. 3-0.
Yeah, wow.
And some
Vanilla.
weak X trainings.
Yeah,
Already
pick
up.
of the litter. Really coming out here.
Assuming
we
it's
see-
cast, yeah, but
Yeah, we see Chrono Boost being picked up by Death Penalty. Really interesting because I feel like more size or rapid fire would be just way better, or even start stagger stacking with reverb.
yeah, I'm just like not a Kazan knower. I'm assuming. I mean, the Chrono Boost was very confidently picked, so I'm sure there's a reason for it. It's probably maybe the dash extension's
well,
really
well,
good. It
Yeah,
has
as
to be.
goalie, dash range means that you can just be in more.
Yeah, maybe you need it. Maybe for goalie, it's just you need that to be able to cover like things more, and that's what makes the pick more doable and makes sense and kind of turn into something. Yoshi is exploded. Oh, Yoshi's back, but
Good shot down. They tried to hold me down.
they tried to hold. They tried
tried
to
to-
hold you back. Like,
And they didn't want
you're
me
just
to
unstoppable.
speak my truth.
They tried to stop. Wow, the big hitbox hit there. I didn't expect that. But oh no, not again! Again!
Not
Just
again. No.
The narrow strike just kind of being, unfortunately, messing with death penalties, like idea of where they can hit, and messes them up there. But it still had its fair share of being really good for poking behind people. But there, does the opposite. I mean, gets a perfect strike where there, rear. Gets the shot.
Gets the shot. Gets the goal. And we're looking at a 1-1 right here. I do think that this game is going to be decided on how well Kazan goalie can hold it down. And with the closed umbrella, you're just playing a different game. Your strike does not work like every other character in the game, which is, has uniform strike mechanics. Circle. This one's rectangle, and now you gotta open up your brain and kind of treat it like an ability. Just have Julie Punch on every strike, and you have to remember that it can't hit behind you. I don't know. But there you dropped a death
There you
penalty.
go. There's the chrono boost. Yeah, it's
taking
going
off.
all the way in there. But Rear just keeps winning the strike wars, and if you just win every strike war, you will win the game. Which is what's kind of happening. Kazan doesn't feel like Kazan just has like anything specifically to counteract just like melee pressure, which is what Kazan probably should be best at. And I don't really see much damage coming out either. So I expected this team to be a damage comp, even with the Kazan goalie. But instead it's just kind of a normal Kazan goalie pick that's just trying to play goalie. Which I haven't seen it be effective so far, but I don't know, we have to see. But there we go, look at that. That's an example of Kazan doing something that other characters can't. It's able to get the strike there in time, but does not matter. X-Lore coming through.
X-Lore.
Cast the last too. That's just really annoying. It's just gonna have that ult up the entire time, and then has flip to finish it off as well after the barrier comes down.
Something interesting that I've noticed watching Kazan goalie is, first of all, having a longer strike hitbox means that if you're positioned correctly, you can win strike wars pretty easily just by pushing through it. But I've been noticing death penalty keeps hitting it back at the opponents, and that's because he can't really clear up or down away as easily, because if you miss, it just goes in. So he's kind of forced with this closed strike to hit it at the opponents, and so if he loses strike war, that's GG's. It's really difficult. If I were to give my own little opinion, I think swapping to the open umbrella for a little bit might not be a bad idea, because this closed umbrella strike, he seems to be relying on it a lot, but it's a little unreliable of a strategy, I think.
Yeah.
Wait.
Spark Enjoyer's in shambles right now. There were 3 Sparks on that draft.
Yeah,
So-
hey, woo!
And a lot of people started with Sparks, so kind of rough for all of them. Especially, it's going to be hard to get that scaling in return if you're someone like Battling Bacon who took Spark first and wanted to make something happen there. But instead, I guess Stagger Swagger, which is working out right now as Battling Bacon is pretty low, but almost just walks into
whoa!
the Iron Spear and it explodes. But they're getting some opportunities now. They're keeping when they get the core up, Battling Bacon just needs to find a 1v1 opportunity. But once again, just kind of getting owned by this closed umbrella form. Just you can't. I think that's clearable otherwise, but you have to strike up there into the X unless you switch your form. Once you have some more options. So I might be the map. It might be the pick. I'm not gonna lie. It's probably the pick. But
I hate to be a hater, but I think it might be the pick.
I don't want to be a hater either, because I like seeing cool picks like this come out. Wow, Killer Bear almost able to get the KO there. But almost a little bit surprised it didn't end up coming out, but especially with the pummelers that Killer Bear has. But there we go.
Wow.
Rear able to keep the core contained, or not Rear. Battling Bacon and Killer Bear able to keep the core contained on the bottom until they find that shot, and that's really good. And yeah, both goalies now have flipped though, so it's going to be a bit harder to get this barrier this round. Just left them going away pretty quickly last time, but here comes the cast the last X. But look at all the dashes come out, the dash away from the X, and that's the problem with X, is that you can just walk or dash away, and then there's very little that can be done. But D-Swamps finds a really good clear there to get away, but Killer Bear, there's really good passing plays being made, and Killer Bear finds ankle down, and Atlas doesn't have any mobility. You know, actually, that's a save that I bet Death Penalty could have made, because you have 2 dashes.
Yeah.
But Atlas
I
has
agree.
0. So there's the downside of playing Atlas goalie. Although it's not the Atlas goalie is probably the strongest goalie on this map, maybe, depending on who you ask. So
So, you know, but
that's that.
he can't save them all, and that was a situation where not get saved. But here we see Flip coming out from Killer Bear. Battling Bacon having that
Wow.
passive slashing strike into the top corner, getting it right past D-Swamps.
How perfect is that, though? Getting their first strike perfectly spaced outside of the Cosmic Expanse so that it doesn't go off. And then having the dash afterwards, which is just... I don't even know if it was really needed, but if you had the dash before, that kind of messes up your whole play.
Yeah,
so
a quick
the
strike
time
pickup coming from Battling Bacon. I personally, as a grubby little Zentaro player, would have taken heavy impact. That awakening is broken, but quick strike's always good. Perhaps I'm again hating on main. Never know. We see a primetime pickup coming out from Killer Bear. It's also good. And Catalyst coming out from Lolamau XDDD, which is a bit of a game changer. That guy walks in, presses ult with his cast the last, and just gets a million energy for hitting anyone.
yeah, that's going to be ridiculous. What is Death Penalty is cooking up something fierce right now. Has Chrono Boost aerials on the Kazan goalie.
Hey, let him fly.
If Death Penalty had an eject button, I think this build would be going hard. But I just don't see I don't see it right now. I'm gonna be honest. I don't see what the dash range is gonna do. I don't. I want to. Like, is there a plan? I'm just so confused. Like, there must be a plan. Like, I don't know Kazan goalie draft. Death Penalty's definitely gonna know how to draft Kazan goalie better than me, because I've never picked it. I picked a pick like once in my life in like a norms game. Like I don't. Like, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
I think it's just for the extra dash range, but I think you're right. This game is showing me that Death Penalty spends a lot of time, getting hit or getting grief by close strike. But I think Death Penalty spends a lot of time just sitting there, because that's a melee goalie hanging out in front of an open net. What are you supposed to do? But if you took eject button, not only are we seeing a little bit more dash range, but just more, field presence. instead of being exerting as much field presence as Atlas, who just has better defensive tools and sits in their goal box for that reason as opposed to any other.
Yeah, for sure. Like it feels like the point of the pick is you have Pauldron, so you have this extended strike hitbox that goes really, really far. So, wow, look at that. That flip was pretty crazy.
That was insane, but a great Centauro play coming out from Battling Bacon. Stuns D Swanson puts it through. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I guess it's working.
Like
I don't know. They're winning.
Yeah. I don't know. They all it took was death penalty, a fire up, and you know, honestly, probably the extra special on Amy. I feel like that's a massive pickup for Subscribe to InCanon here. That could be why they're doing so much better. But I think death penalty. Oh no!
Oh my goodness!
Uh-oh.
Looking like pre-nerf glitch bop there, just randomly getting KOs off the side, and then the double KO comes out afterwards. But here we go. Can we see the Kazan goalie come into action? But no. It slips right past the closed primary again. Or the closed strike rather, but just,
yeah.
I don't
I think
know.
death penalty has been playing a lot better and making it work, but it's so many situations where you look and say, this wouldn't have happened if you were playing
any other
goalie.
Yeah, but I'm so excited to see if something can happen. Any cool plays can come out of this pick, but yeah, there we go. Good strike there. Able to defend from the flip, but Lamau, XDDD, just getting 2 KOs. Practically solo. Not like necessarily. I mean, he's definitely helping out, but kind of just going absolutely crazy banana mode all over them.
Yeah.
And this is going in. Oh, no, God!
Oh, no.
Not the closed umbrella strike.
Not the
Gives
closed
D
umbrella
Swamps a
strike.
goal to finish it off, and that's Vanilla taking it.
Yeah, 07 to Subscribe to InCanon. The first casualty we'll see, and they put up a great fight. I definitely respect the Kazan goalie pick. But it's unfortunate to see.
The 891 damage Kazan. Death Penalty wasn't trying to deal damage that game, to be clear, but
yeah,
it's just look at what happened in that game.
It's a little conflict of interest. Kazan is a character that exists to deal damage, and so when you put him in a position where he can't deal damage, what'd he do? I think he does have a lot of great core control tools. The hook is awesome. He's got 4 moves. You just have more moves than other people to use to hit the core. But it's so hard to make work, and especially when compared to a character like Atlas. Atlas defend go real good. It's hard to justify, you know?
I don't think it's justifiable. I'll just say
I feel not dissimilar, but I think it can work. I know Soren of Powerhouse Pauldron's NASA team fame is a fan of Kazan goalie, has pulled it out in NASA before, but I watched him play.
Maybe it's the map. Hey, maybe
it's the map. Maybe. I don't think so. But
Kazan, death penalty, 63% win rate of Kazan goalie over 101 games. Most played character.
Whoa.
In ranked.
Whoa. Wow. That is...
Who am I to question the GOAT?
Yeah. And perhaps we are just haters.
I think we're just haters. And it must
be. And hey, I was born to hate. This is a hill I'm willing to die on. And to lay down and rest my weary head on the hill that Kazan goalie might not be real. Just sleep for 1,000 years. Knowing that Kazan goalie can't hurt me anymore. Unless I get death penalty in my game. But again, his most played character seemed in the latter half of the game pretty comfortable on the pick. But just welcome to the dead horse beating session. It's just hard to make work.
Welcome to the dead horse beating session. Chills. Yeah,
Thank you.
Vanilla's going to move on. It looks like they're playing Job Doers.
Oh,
So that'll
Good luck.
be... Yeah, that's going to be a game. Job Doers, a team I like to talk about. AKA Job Doers, OS University. Do not say OS University for casting. Picked up Marissa
My bad.
Omega Strikers.
yeah, Marissa Omega Strikers is a bit of a difference maker.
Yeah, kind of insane on the sticks. Saw them last week kind of go off on Kai Kai midfield on Inky's Splash Zone fun map. It's kind of
Yay.
just dribbling through everyone, winning all the strike wars, getting all the goal barriers, getting all the goals. Yeah, kind of team that kind of got a big stocks rose really high for Job Doers afterwards, but despite that result and that good qualifier, despite being seeded really low that week, or fairly low, they had to make a lot of upsets to get that win, but they were able to qualify through winners. So despite their kind of poor resume, they're, if you really want to count their true roster of Marissa, pretty strong team. So going to be interesting seeing them match up against Vanilla, who are high off a win right now.
Yeah, if we're to take a look at the bracket right now, there's only one team that's gone undefeated, Coco Crew, walking in 3 wins, and I believe that means that they qualify.
Yep.
Just cut and dry, all said and done, they're in there. And it looks like
that's the case.
our second and third place teams, who I believe are both 2-1. Let me check really quickly just to verify as I keep talking fill time. Yep, both 2-1. It's Jiu-Jitsu Core Flip versus Chikara Ice. I believe the first and second seed, whoever wins this qualifies, and they get to go. And whoever doesn't is sitting at 2-2 and 1 loss away from getting disqualified. So this is a pretty important match coming up here.
And these might be the top 2 seeded teams, if I remember correctly. So interesting to see them both at 2-1. Some upsets were able to happen. I'm quickly checking the seeding. Yeah, Jiu-Jitsu Core Flip is the first seed. Chikara Ice was the second seed. So this should be like this. In theory, this is like the hype match. This is what
this is what you're here for.
Grand finals is supposed to be. But I mean, obviously anything can happen. It's Swiss. A lot of these teams are really close to each other. A lot of teams can lose to really any other team on any given day. Also, quickly want to shout out Seraphim Rose Gold for going 3-0 as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a team that has gone under the radar through a lot of casters, but also this third seeded team, definitely really strong. They also qualified in the first week they got in. General good stuff from them. Cloak Oak. Actually, I don't want to say their start GG names because maybe that's
No,
wrong.
they're the same.
Cloak Oak, Max, and I'm a Scoliosis. Congrats to them. Good job on them making it through. Beating...
It looks like they just win, so just won. Whoa. So, and then I cut you off. You were saying meaning. Meaning what? But you waffles tell me.
They beat General the Cringe Crew in Deets Nuts.
Oh, well, I had Cringe Crew rated pretty highly. So that's a big win. But I believe I had Seraphim Rose Gold at 3rd or 4th. Let me check what their seed is.
Hit their 3rd seed. So
hey, big.
Heads up.
Yep. Interesting. The first and second seed went 2-1, but then the third seed and whatever seed Coco Crew is went 3-0. Interesting Swiss experience.
What's really crazy is Chikara Ice losing to Anti-Zen Alliance, which is seeded 15th. And the same vein, Furret, seeded 16, has been...
took a win off Jiu-Jitsu Core Flip.
Yeah,
then,
so...
the top 1 and 2 seeds both lost their first game against the 15th and 16th seed. And that brings them against each other right here in round 4.
Yeah, literally flipping the entire tournament on its head. And then bringing us to just like a crazy match like this happening this early. But is exciting nonetheless.
Yeah, I'm excited for this upcoming match. I'm a big fan of both teams. It's
Yeah.
actually very conflicting. I quite like both teams, but I don't know who's gonna win. I genuinely I don't know what's gonna happen. This isn't your average like weekly tournament where you see like Finesse and Sad Boys in finals or Demon's Raw or any of the big teams, and you say, yep, I know who's gonna win this one, unless we get Inky Splashdown and it gets wacky. This is genuinely, I'm on the edge of my seat. What's gonna happen? Tell me, Fudgy Waffles, what's gonna happen?
What's gonna happen is like the players I'm the most familiar with in this matchup. It's Lyrica, aka Nubsta, and Snowball. Those are the players I've played with and against the most. They've been playing in Westie in-houses a bit more, especially Nubsta has been. So I'm excited to see, and Nubsta's been playing really good. Or I'm gonna keep saying Lyrica because I think Lyrica is their name in game.
Mm-hmm.
So Lyrica, a bit of like looks like an Imi one trick, but like the Finny is pretty demonic as well. So working on that too. I expect to see Imi banned against them because 600 games. Lyrica has 600 games on Imi forward.
Oh wowee! I don't think I have 600 games.
Yeah, it's
like in general.
It's a little hard. In the same vein, Snowball, known to be a bit of a Julie one trick, but does have the X, does have the Asher.
Yeah, got a few backups.
Some other picks. So
yeah, actually, 311 games on Julie, but 173 on X. Got that backup. About half as many games on their secondary. That goes hard.
It's time for Fudgy to remove the Bears flag in the back. All right, all these flags have been up since I was in elementary school.
Hey, sorry,
no.
boss. You've been voted out.
Yeah,
Take it down.
Maybe I take it down. There's like so many teams on these walls, and I don't watch any of them. Isn't that crazy? Bears been let me down since I was a kid too. It's okay. Yeah, 07.
07.
Here we go. Gates of Obscura. Okay.
The gates. No Finny allowed. I wonder what
banning.
Start it is to be banning this
Dang,
character
Finny.
because no one plays it.
Lyrica plays it.
Well, Lyrica plays it, but they're
Low-key.
gonna be playing the Amy because it wasn't banned. Instead, we banned Dubu from Thespian Gamer, a known Luna goalie player, but we're seeing the Kai today.
Yeah, it's pretty
Actually-
rough because Thespian Gamer only plays Luna and Dubu. And Dubu's like really good on this map, and everyone else is kind of a step below, other than like Atlas and maybe Rune.
Yeah. Fudgy Waffles, tell me how Luna goalie is on this map. What are your thoughts on that?
I think it's worse than all the goalies I just listed, and that also it's like, but it might be. I don't think it's as terrible. It really requires your team to play to it too, and you just should be playing for KOs if you're running it. But I'm a bit surprised it wasn't picked over Kai. I don't think Kai is that much better. Kai's definitely better, in my opinion, but it's really, as Luna, you're just screwed no matter what if someone gets into melee range. But in this map, that's going to happen anyway, no matter who you pick, especially against this Asher pick, which we see Snowball picking, and on the other side, Xmoshi is playing Rasmus, who I consider to be, I was talking about this earlier, consider to be like the weakest brawler on this map. So Asher being the strongest. So I think that's going to be a big deal. I think that's going to be one of the big points of this map. But Imi goalie is also super, super interesting. Also, did we talk about Fire Up Start? Because this is a Fire Up Start.
This is a Fire Up Start. Hey, someone just popped Flip. We're going to see 10 more in just a moment. I'm excited. I hope the fans at home are excited. Get your popcorn out. We're going to be seeing some energy bursts today. Show me what you got, Xmochi. Pop it now. Oh,
good wave.
Chiquicho popping it. And also, something important to mention is Chikara Ice usually runs with Vixie as their goalie, but unfortunately had to get an emergency sub. So, not playing with their usual roster.
Yeah, I think that might be a big deal, to be honest, because Vixie, very strong player.
Yeah.
So, we'll see how they can perform, but there we go. It just gets the KO, gets both barriers instantly. Maybe I'm just chatting right now. The team looking really strong throughout that. The Aimee goalie pick on this map is a little bit surprisingly popular because the turret is really good at shoving the, like as you see there too, shoving the core into these corners and then just kind of giving the goalie no options. So yeah,
Right,
as we
but
just watch
that's
goalies run down.
all Asher does. And again, both teams are running frail ranged goalies. Oh,
A little bit of a
But-
miscommunication.
yeah. Not quite on the same page, Chikara Ice, as that goal goes in. But I think if Snowball on Asher gets in, those barriers are going down. Like we saw at the very beginning of this game, both barriers from Jujutsu Kaisen were just eliminated in an instant. And Thespian Gamer was able to hold the open net, but like for how long against Asher can you hold an open net? It's only a matter of time.
All right, so some bad news. Yachi Kicho has 133 games on Finny goalie, and then next most played in ranked is 5 games of Aimee goalie.
I see. So
So-
the ban that came out, I was a little confused about it, especially seeing Fire Up start. I said, this actually seems like you would want to play that into Finny because you can core flip out of her ult and then it doesn't matter. But
And it's also Finny goalie.
yeah, and also, let's be clear, Finny goalie.
Oh,
But-
Catalyst.
Hello,
is
Catalyst.
On the table. Lift the
Yeah,
fire up
that's a-
start.
That's a first pick.
That is
and-
rough.
That is really hard for Chihara Ice to respond to. We see a couple sparks, a twin drive come out, reverb on Snowball, which I think is the correct play. Asher's stagger stacking is a monster that should not be overlooked. And we see Thespian Gamer picking up Stagger Swagger, which helps a lot with the random KOs that come out from Asher. Although,
This-
actually, that's fake. It doesn't help with that. If you died to Asher, you probably were standing too close to the wall and got boomed.
Yeah, as we just saw there, was standing a little bit too close to the wall, got boom.
Yep, GG.
Yeah, Snowball taking the reverb makes a lot of sense. Reverb, since the buff, has been gaining a lot more favor. Also, just stagger is really important on this map because everyone's always bunched up in a corner. So you're just getting hit by like 20 different abilities. So it's good to have that stagger. It's gonna be super important. But here's the strike. But we need just like if 2 like perfect strike players can be made, something can happen there. But here we go. Another 2v1 versus the goalie. They need to get this through, and they do. And Snowball gets to start with flip and initiate the fire up sequence in the next point. So here's an opportunity for Chikara Ice to make something happen.
Right. Snowball has to walk in, core flip it, and get the chain going.
Yeah, what's honestly
well,
a little bit unfortunate is
Uh,
that Yachi. Oh wow! KO flip comes off.
GG.
First. Yeah, it's the second flip comes off, and it's just fire up.
Oh, yeah, fired up. Yeah,
They are-
wowie.
Yeah.
I think the Chikara Ice, Snowball missed the core flip, which honestly is fine because it still gave the energy to his teammates, but then both his teammates tried to flip at the same time, and I don't think either of them got it.
Whoa!
Oh.
Whoa!
But just KOs coming out of nowhere, left and right.
Yeah, probably not much gonna happen. Oh no, the flip kind of has to be used because of the awkward
Yeah.
dribble. I didn't expect the core to go that fast, I'd imagine. And then, but at least Serapi gets fired up a bit for it, and is gonna have flip here to probably take this last barrier if they need it. But instead, it just slips through, and but Yachi able to find it.
Slips through.
Yeah, good job from Yachi to find that. And now Serapi has flip, and Snowball's in position, so they should be able to find something here. And they do. It's a really cool
Nice.
play there, actually. At first, I was a little hesitant if it was going to work out because of the flip getting caught. But the flip getting caught actually was like perfect. As Snowball lines up the non-strong hit there so that the strike is able to come afterwards. So really, a pretty intricate, like tight play there to get that one in. So cool stuff.
Yeah, it reminds me of Zentaro Primary, where you rip the first hit to pause the core and then stall it out and to mix up timing for goalies. It is, you can do the same thing with Asher. with the first hit of her primary. So super cool. Oh my god.
Snowball.
Snowball. Doing a little bit of snowballing, massacring right now. As both barriers drop the moment Snowball gets in there. That's what I'm saying.
Wow, I think a hook just saved that. Really good hook, but the KO is going to come out in return. But Thespian Gamer just runs up with the eject button, and Yachi's not prepared for it and just gets scored on. Really, that was insane from Thespian Gamer. If they don't get that goal there, there's just absolutely bone. Snowball has flip. It's a power play. Just absolutely ridiculous. Thespian Gamer really showing up. It's one of the favorites. Wow, and Snowball once again getting the dash core flip for the KO. It's not the first time that's happened, and with the flip being up that often, you're going to see a lot more of that as we move on. But there you go, both barriers down as opposed to one. Yachi has flip, is trying to diamond Snowball, but it doesn't reach. Yachi dribbles up, tries to find a path to Snowball. Doesn't want to go through Syrupy because everyone's kind of crowding around Syrupy. So Yachi making the right decision, moving around there. Snowball just standing on top of Thespian Gamer correctly, just waiting. Knows eventually the team will get it to them. Syrupy has flipped too, so eventually Syrupy should find a way to just flip across map. Goes for the fudgy angle and finds the secret.
My god!
No! Hits the
Unbelievable fudgy angle.
Unbelievable fudgy angle.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Wow. I didn't think that would work. Again, I'm on my hater activity, but there it goes. And no way Syrupy doesn't take hot shot here. Please, please, please.
Yeah, I was gonna say quick strikes is also super valid.
Also
here.
fair.
Especially with fire up start, you want that energy gain. It's gonna be super important. Once you're in those tight corners too, you're able to help with your strike a lot more with quick strikes. Even though like you're usually getting double barriers anyway so far this game, especially when Snowball has ult. Snowball path splitters this game have been going super hard, denying cross clear ankles in general, just kind of really stuffing Thespian Gamer and giving no options. But look at that!
Oh my god!
Wow! What a great play! That was just completely planned. They knew at the start of the round that they were going to do that.
Yeah, no more Snowball. Get that guy out of here. Oh, but a little bit of portal activity gets both barriers. Both of them
gets
gone.
Up here, and here comes the pass splitter once again, forces to flip out, but
yeah,
flip being forced out, it's not that bad. Yachi getting really low right now, has a lot of energy, but might want to save it for the flip that's going to come up after this orb. But it's dumping in a really awkward spot right now. Moshi looking really scary right now when you're that low, but ends up working out. The fudgy angle!
Oh, big. These guys are fans or what? They love your angles.
Yeah, they must be watching the VODs. Really good shot there. And if you hit that, if you hit that straight and don't bounce it off the wall, there's just a much larger chance that Thespian's able to block it with an ability. But because you hit it against the wall like that, it is able to avoid any possible saves. So that's the fudgy angle. Chatting, but casting.
Okay, casting.
Yeah, good stuff there.
Yeah, both barriers still up for Chikara Ice, and I'm gonna let you talk because I ran out of things.
No. I should have mentioned, but good. Yeah, wow. Yeah, there we go. Good.
Wow.
Hit the demon angle into Snowball, able to kind of box out any possible clears and just kind of owns Thespian Gamer with no options. So this forward duo working really well. Yachi's been playing a lot better too, especially in this after the first set. Like I felt like there's some question marks there, but since then, Syrupy also has his quick strikes to help defend. It's just really hard to get through these two striking pink-haired creatures in the net.
Yeah, absolute monsters.
Yeah, absolutely demons. But the flip! Yeah, the flip is able to come out. And now Thespian's a little bit too far up. Snowball has the primaries, able to get through. Thespian's just perma-stunned.
Asher's all over there. I thought they were going to get the double doink, but it still picks up both barriers. And
yeah, Thespian's moving up. Thespian's starting to fly. This is not without the
get in there.
You can get a little bit scary with the
whoa,
teleport sometimes with Snowball dash strike war to win that one. Thespian was just not expecting that dash to be enough to really get there and get that strike. But Asher is just a bit of a large character.
Hey, neither was I. I want to point out, Syrupy hit the core flip, waited, and a Rasmus hook came out. Hit it at the Rasmus hook to send it flying. And literally right to Snowball. Get the dash strike. Oh, wow. And then we see a pickup of Extra Special by Yachi Kicho.
Yeah, we're seeing
Really
What?
big.
We're seeing the hold right now, unless it's a spectator thing. I don't know what just happened. I think Chikara Ice just turbo won that draft, I think. And
Yeah, they all got Giga winning bits.
Giga winning Biss. And
Yeah, look at that.
meanwhile,
Oh my god. Oh my god, look at that.
yeah, I have no idea
Howie.
what just happened there. I don't.
Yeah,
Exclamation
hey, exclamation mark
goats.
goats in the chat.
Exclamation mark goats.
Maybe they know something we don't.
Yeah, Jujutsu core flip. I don't know, kind of having a goats esports moment, or maybe I don't know. I would have to look at it back, but either way, it looked. Chikara is looking really strong after this draft, and we're gonna see what happens. Ooh.
Yeah. Serapi, the mow down. No questions asked.
Wow.
Promoshi looking low as well. Unfortunately for Chikara Ice, the barrier drops.
Okay, that's flip. But,
And
oh
that's-
no!
That's a flip right through two people. Unfortunately, I saw the end of Snowball Strike animation.
Yeah, Yachi's also just barely misses. Honestly, it looked like the timing was pretty close too. So I wonder what happened there. But oh, look at this. All right, the dash into
Whoa!
ult is something. But
Yeah.
here we go.
Bye-bye.
Lyrica
That's
though
a doubler.
comes in, has the Monumentalist, which, although I was questioning, it's like really hard to deal with. When already the ult's just really hard to deal with. But look at this. Thespian Gamer flies. Thespian Gamer runs all the way to the front with the flip. With the blazing pace, just flips the
With the
KO
blazing
Yachi.
pace.
It's like, what do you do? What do you do?
Yeah, busting out a what would be a wonderful Red Bull sponsor, letting the wings fly.
Letting the wings fly. But wow, okay, immediately getting another KO, but able to hold through the barriers despite the flips coming out. But these KOs are really good for the energy economy.
The Snowball comes back and responds in kind.
Yeah, he just says, no, you know what, guys? I'm done getting KO'd. Your guys' turn. Wow, good
Yeah.
save. Really good save from Yachi there.
Yeah,
But,
and like you were saying, getting KO'd means you lose your energy. On a fire-up start, energy is so important. You gotta have it.
Hey, you gotta have it. Moshi's now getting KO'd here. Serapi also looking really low, but has flips, so isn't going to be able to evade here. Is barely able to survive that and gets the KO instead. Honestly, the flip also... Yeah, the flip comes afterwards as well, which also really helps with not getting KO'd there. It's able to dodge a clip through the evade from that, but weirdly good strike there. Is ready for Lyrica trying to do a mix-up play. Doesn't really work out, but Serapi now helping the goal box, trying to find something here. Almost trying to find a cheeky angle there to shoot that in, but now it's Yachi on the back foot, and dang. Rasmus able to hit that in. It barely hits the edge of that hitbox. I don't think Yachi was expecting that one to land. And it just gets right in there. And that's a 3-0. Really convincing set after what I thought was a not as great draft, but I'm just a chatter and don't know what I'm exclamation mark goats for real this time. And
Yeah,
prime
exclamation mark
time.
goes. Fill out the apology form.
Prime time, perfect form.
Prime time, perfect form guy.
But
Wowie.
Egoist, another energy training coming out. Currently, all the energy trainings, well, actually, no. Lyrica has Catalyst, but Egoist and Quick Strike's going to the side of Chikara Ice being the play there, but big fish on Rasmus. I think this is super big here. You really need the size on this character if you want to become effective, especially on this map where your pick might be a little bit weaker. So that's what I'm watching out for specifically. Serapi forced to just get a little bit more stagger, but Snowball.
Yeah, owns that guy.
Yeah, throws out the pass splitter, which doesn't catch the core. Instead, it kind of blocks it out a little bit, unfortunately. So both gold barriers up, and instead Yachi's just not fast enough to get to the core on time and loses the second gold barrier, and now Serapi's back to help and has flip. It's probably going to need to use it, but it comes out a little bit late, but gives Yachi flip instead. Lyrica also has flip, though, trying to line up next to the portal to make something happen, but that last portal shot is able to get it, and then the end, Lyrica is taken out instead. Snowball's in the up front now, trying to block the flip clear, but doesn't come out. Good glitch pop to block it from the hit from Moshi, the flip from Moshi. Serapi and the pass splitter coming out, able to work together to get this barrier, but Thespian is flying a little hard.
He's taking a little trip.
Taking a little trip, an unexpected vacation, a San Diego vacation, perhaps. But Snowball's able to get through with the primary banger pass.
Oh.
What a great play, Yachi with the wow! What a great glitch pop to pass the diamond Snowball.
Yeah, hit him with the 10 center. Oh my god. Especially in the overtime, just sent it flying. I don't think Jujutsu Core Flip was ready for that at all.
I don't know what just happened there. A bunch of abilities hit the core and it was immediately flipped, but the fire up is enabled. And look at Yachi who just flipped. And look, already has
Hey guys.
flip again, and then there's
Oh,
another
and
fire up.
Egoist.
Yep, snowball going
Fly,
off. And now,
Yachi,
and here goes.
fly.
Fly. Yashi is flying. He's going to have to teleport back. Probably going to flip immediately anyway. Serapi has flipped once again. Yashi with this, with the Egoist, has 1 bar already at the start of every spawn. So pretty much gets flipped for free like over and over again. But now Serapi has flipped, and they're able to get the last gold barrier as well. Serapi gets the pass to Snowball, but this time it's not able to get through. Now Yachi on the back foot, and Lyrica is able to get the great cyber swipe in to cover up the top angle. And Yachi is just 2v1, isn't able to find any way out, and that's a tie 1-1. Super Surge coming in huge.
That was a big Super Surge moment. I thought Yachi had the clear there, and was away from the Rasmus, and then another player jumped into the scene.
Yeah, really rough here, but able to defend a 3-man goalie squad. Able to block Snowball, but can they keep up? And they can't, as CRP finds a really great angle along the side there. They get the final barrier, and that's 2 barriers to 0 right now.
Whoa!
He's going to need to make a big play here, and the unbelievable fudgy angle. Able to get the barriers. Both barriers are taken out in the end. And Snowball needs to kind of make a play here. They were able to trade KOs, which is really, really important, because otherwise it was a bad situation. But Yachi has the cyber swipe and teleports back, passes to the own eject button. So cool play there, but it's getting a little bit awkward. Snowball has flipped. If they can get the core there, it's super. They can make something happen. But Serapi helping defend, able to make it hold down, but the pressure is on. Snowball just honestly flips to try to get Lyrica KO'd and speed up the teammates, but it gets up. I think the speed might have helped there, and that means Gamer can't deal through the Asher Crayon munching. It's
Yum,
just
yum, yum,
too
yum,
much.
Asher!
Yum. And now we're on
Crayon.
match point between the top 2 seeds of this tournament right now. Winner gets to move on to playoffs guaranteed, while the other one will have to fight a little bit longer. So we're about to see what happens. Serapi starts off with the flip, and Yashi now has it in return. It's probably going to have to use it to defend the score point here, but Moshi's able to get the strike off and keep the pressure up, and they get the second barrier. Now 2 barriers to 0 on the side of them this time, and finds the angle. Serapi and Yashi just a little bit stacked up, when Moshi takes advantage of that immediately and finds the angle up where no one's defending, and now Thespian has the flip start. Snowball's going to get it soon. We're pretty much equal on the flips right now, but this is not a good start. Is the losing your first barrier. They need to get something in return. Serapi has flipped this time from the Snowball hit, and now this is a really good spot for them. Snowball and Serapi are able to work together, get the second barrier. Now sitting in front of the goal, trying to get Moshi before they can flip. It would be really, really huge, but instead, Moshi's able, the dying breath, able to get the final barrier. Lyrica whiffs the flip, but the Monumentalist ult is just so big and ends it, and Jujutsu Core Flip are able to take this set and qualify for top 8.
Oh my god. I can't believe that went set 5.5, but Jujutsu Core Flip in what was looking like an incredibly dominant Chikara Ice play in the last set, Jujutsu Core Flip rose from the ashes and brought it back.
I was a little bit worried because and it ended up kind of. I thought it would be the tail is, wow, Yachi doesn't get to play their one trick that they only play. And they also can't ban, banning Dubin makes a lot of sense. It's what you should do against that team anyway.
It was a really good ban.
But Lyrica gets Aimi because you're banning Dubu, which is really rough because Lyrica is just super familiar on that pick. And I think was doing a really good job of playing offensive, setting up Moshi, getting the good ults in, and playing that midfield role really, really well with that main Aimi pick too. So that's a bit tough to play against, especially when you're not playing the character you're most familiar with. I'm sure Yachi has experience in Aimi and probably plays in-houses and stuff, but the stats, the ranked stats don't really lie in that it's rough when you're a one trick that is like a true one trick and your pick gets banned. But yeah, Thespian Gamer, I know. Wants. I was looking at the core strike earlier. Like 0 games on Kai, and
0 games on Kai.
0 games on Kai. So not something they were really ready for. But no Atlas is a little bit surprising to me, to be honest.
Yeah, hey,
But
low-key
it's
pop an Atlas, and it goes hard.
But
That's not who Thespian
Kai
Gamer
went hard.
is.
Thespian Gamer needed that though, because Thespian Gamer went so hard in the forward with the eject button. That's some great plays. I remember, like, honestly, some like every play is kind of like when it goes to set 5.5, every great play is a game-winning play.
That
Like
is
Thespian
real.
Gamer, like I remember they were down 2-3 but reverse power play, eject button forward, and just ran past their whole team and got a goal like solo. And like plays like that are plays you can't make on characters like Atlas. Like even if you can hold it down, like you're probably not gonna be able to hold it down past a snowball guy anyway. So picking the Asher, but able to push through with the Kai, and just having that much more forward pressure being a pretty big deal, as opposed to just a turret coming out occasionally from Yachi. So, but really, I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say like it's so hard to be like, oh, this team did this better overall, which is why they won, because every single play is just so big in a close game like that, where it's not really up to the like larger decisions made, quote unquote macro decisions, if you want to call it that. But this game's a lot of mostly micro either way, so every small play matters, and games like that prove that. So, but once again, congratulations, Jujutsu Core Flip.
And congratulations, Jujutsu Core Flip. I believe a good term for this situation is a game of inches. And if not, and it means something else, oops, I'm going to say a game of inches.
Game of inches. Game of inches. Exactly what that is. Game of inches.
Yeah, and once again, exclamation mark goats in the chat. Despite that one draft, Jujutsu Core Flip still took it all the way. So, hey, again, they know something we don't. And actually, that was the draft that Lyrica picked up Monumentalist. So, you don't hide, Threezy Breezy.
Hello, gentlemen.
Breezy.
Where did you come from?
My.
Hopped out of the Obscura portal. Now I'm here.
Welcome.
Wow, chills.
Thanks.
All
Now the
right.
game's been today.
I too travel by wormhole.
We just watched a Giga banger, Jujutsu Core Flip versus Chikara Ice, the top 2 seeded teams. Although Chikara Ice did have a sub goalie, did go the distance, went to 0.5 match 5, ridiculous game.
Yeah, all the way.
All the way.
Jujutsu Core Flip clinched it at the very end.
Okay.
And
Dub.
yeah, that means that they qualify for playoffs, and Chikara Ice has to win their next game if they want to qualify.
Yeah, or
Understood.
they're on elimination now, so in a pretty tough position now. Right now, the only qualified teams are Jujutsu Core Flip, Seraphim Rose Gold, Goalie Diff, and Coco Crew. And Goalie Diff making it in is a little bit of a surprise. Like, not to say that they all the players in this what's so cool about this tournament is that any team can beat any team. That's what makes OSAS so special to me, and why it's so awesome is that every game has stakes, and every match anything can happen. So
You're right, like Furret beating Jujutsu Core Flip, or
yeah,
Anti-Centaur Alliance beating Chikara Ice. Anything can happen.
As
And
Kevin Garnett said, anything is possible.
Exactly. That was just what I was about to say. Anything is possible. But
Yeah.
I'm very curious to see what the next rounds will be looking like for these teams that are projected to qualify and have not yet. Teams like Chikara Ice, Cringe Crew, General Job Doers, all teams that are currently ranked in top 8 right now, but I believe all 2-2.
So we've got 5 rounds or 6 rounds of Swiss.
That was round 4, so I believe 5. If you lose 3, you get disqualified, and if you win 3, you qualify. So
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
a team like Winton
that's
from
the 5.
Overwatt, who's 1 and 2 right now, still has a chance to make it in.
yeah, I believe that their round 4 is
Yeah.
still going on.
Yes, indeed.
Yep, against Deets Nuts.
Chills.
this is base Swiss, by the way. This is like
This is base Swiss.
This is good Swiss.
Swiss.
That's fun to play because there is it's clear how to get through, and it's clear when you're eliminated. And if you lose to 3 teams, you don't make it. That's kind of it's there's no excuses anymore. But
Indeed.
It's
Yeah,
but, yeah,
this
I
is
don't know.
what if
It's
Swiss
fun
was
stuff.
epic.
What if this is
This
what if
is-
Swiss was epic?
Dude, like, this is crazy. I'm looking at Winton's schedule right now, and they lost to Furret, but they beat W Knights, who looked really dominant last week when I
Right.
casted.
Okay, yeah,
which
I
is
think
It's crazy. It's crazy.
OSAS
Anything is
is
possible.
crazy.
OSAS is
Yeah.
crazy.
For real.
W Knights, I think they're an interesting team because I personally power rank them pretty low. Despite them having, because they don't really, like, they don't have any big wins. Because I think their win on Job Doers was before they picked up Marissa, but I could be wrong. And then they have a win on General, who I also ranked really low. But at the same time, their only like major losses are Jujutsu Core Flip and Shakar Ice, who are the top 2 seeded this tournament.
They're
So
right.
W Knights is just a hard team to place exactly, but they were playing really well in that exactly last week when we were casting, and I was in I crashed my car. That's- those are 2 things that happened.
L. Anyway. Yeah, I thought W Knights was really impressive. Obviously, we didn't get to see a lot of them, but I think the last week's OSAS, week 6 of season 2, might have been one of the highest OSAS. What am I trying to say? Highest power level we've seen from an OSAS. All the teams seemed incredibly strong, and I think all of the teams that made it out were standout teams that should be seeded higher. But like you said, W Knights having a little bit of trouble right now, I think. I'm curious to see how things go for them. Unless, actually, let's not to be a Deborah Downer, but let's go through the teams that
Let's do some
have been
07s.
confirmed eliminated.
The
Yeah,
New York Mets 07.
07.
Everyone 07 for our
fallen comrades.
Our fallen comrades. Subscribe to Int Cannon on Twitch. 07.
Go.
07.
Vanilla, who had just come off a win, I believe, when we watched them play. 07.
Yeah.
W Knights, who
07.
showed us some great stuff last week and showed that they are a strong team, but 07.
07. Godspeed.
Godspeed. But hey, we got a lot of teams still playing. We got a lot of teams still in it. Really,
Right.
Winton from Overwatch, a team that they've been playing. A lot of them have been playing together a while. I don't know if they've made any roster changes since like last OSAS. I don't think they have. I could be wrong, but I had some pretty high expectations from them. But right now they're 1-2 since, like you were saying, Dude That Furret lost earlier. Who I've been a Furret believer. Do Boom, love that
Dude,
guy.
boom. Furret, and I just checked, has qualified. They went 3-1.
Oh,
Furret.
easy.
Yeah.
Furret.
Boom.
Yeah. They just finished beating Anti-Zentaro Alliance.
Nice.
So wow. Getting the live feedback, and that means Anti-Zentaro Alliance is also 2-2. Things are looking
Yeah, wait.
a little scary for them.
And
But they're doing really well.
Who beat Chikara Ice?
Yeah, they're
And Furret beat Jujutsu Core Flip and Winton.
yeah.
Yep. So like Furret
Yep.
just kind of beating some crazy teams. They beat a team that beat a top 2 team. They beat a top 2 team, and they beat Winton from Overwatch, who is also a very real team. Only losing to Coco Crew, and like Coco Crew is looking pretty insane.
But I'm
Yeah,
saying.
Coco Crew
this
was the
tournament.
first to qualify.
Yeah, they were
So-
the first to qualify. Kind of sped through their games. Kind of just
Yeah.
destroying everyone. Mr.
Speed
Zerg,
run.
the Coconut X himself.
Facts.
Coconut X. Here,
Coconut
let's get a little
X.
biased. We see Anti-Zentaro Alliance ranked 10th, and so they're currently not projected to reach top 8. Again, have to win their next game, but I'm a believer. I want if psychic. I'm sending you my energy, psychic blast. If you're out there listening, hey, you got this, champs. I believe.
Chills.
Don't say chills to me.
I'm sorry.
I'm a fan, and you're ruining my moment.
Yeah. I'm just.
This is my moment for
I'm
them.
just joking around. No. I mean, what is like? This is like epic. Like, dude, Furret qualifying by
No, I'm
beating
so excited.
Anti-Zen, like who are the bottom 2 seeds. I'm pretty sure. Like, isn't oh my god.
Goes hard.
Those were the bottom 2 seeds who both beat the top 2 seeds, and then both of those teams play each other in qualifying matches as 2-1 teams. Like, what is that? That's so epic. This is so cool.
This is incredibly epic. Every team that's still alive right now, other than Deets Nuts and Winton from Overwatt, who are still duking it out, are sitting at, you're either qualified or you're 2-2 right now. So we're wrapping up, but things are looking. This is it. Like, this is the make or break moment for half of these teams, and the other half that are still in there will be eliminated.
Oh, Winton lost. Wow.
Winton lost.
No.
Is
Really?
this real? Is this breaking news?
Chat?
Is this breaking? Is
No.
chat?
What? No.
Chat, let me know,
No.
chat.
It's 2-1.
It's
Wait,
They might have
2-2?
secret.
What's going on
secret
here?
info.
that's set count, I believe.
Yeah. It's 2-2.
It's so they're going to
So-
set 5.
Set Cinco.
Yeah, they're both 1 and 2. So whoever loses this is out.
Looks like Deets Nuts is almost on the reverse. Oh!
Oh, it just updated.
Holy moly!
Winton
got
Oh.
reverse swept.
Holy moly, Winton
Ole,
Oh!
got
No.
Deets
Whoa.
Nuts hand delivered to them.
07s.
Oh my goodness.
07 for our fallen
OSAS
comrades.
staple of the scene.
Oh. Budgie, where's Winton? You say goodbye to him forever.
Yeah, I need to
Dude,
bear witness.
what if I just ripped off Winton's head right now? That'd be insane. Rest in
I
peace,
don't. That
Winton.
that would be vicious. I don't think
That's
you
pretty
should do
crazy.
that.
That'd be insane.
I don't know about that one, boss man.
Yeah, that would be
That's-
Fudgy Waffles
that's,
is on a no-fly list for in the Omega Strikers community.
Oh no.
Oh,
Yeah, a vil-
Lord.
Lordy
Yeah,
Lord.
hater activity right there.
All right, well, this means that Deets Nuts is now 2-2 and has a chance. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 2-2 teams. So they're all fighting for those last 3 spots.
Yeah, 3 will make it, and 3 will.
Interesting to see what these matchups will be.
3 will perish.
Yeah, 3
Yeah.
will perish. They will die in real life.
Their souls
Like-
will be
it's like
absorbed
Sword
by,
Art Online.
by
in-game.
Bestie and Slot.
By BestieInSlot. Their
Divine execution.
their Amazon Prime accounts will live on and keep pumping primers to BestieInSlot until the end days.
All right. I'm not.
Oh,
we'll
wait.
see
Wait a minute.
what-
There's
Oh.
There's 5 3-1 teams.
5, 3, and
So,
1 teams.
there's-
But
Yeah,
there's 6 2-2 teams.
yeah. 3 and 1
Wait,
means
what?
they've
There's-
qualified already.
Sorry, there's 5 teams with 3
there's-
wins,
Yes.
and there's 6 teams with 2 wins. What I'm
Yes.
concerned about is that one of these teams with 2 wins is gonna have to play one of these teams with 3 wins instead
No,
of
no,
just
no, if you've won 3 times, you're qualified. You don't play any more matches.
you don't play anymore.
Yeah, and
okay.
you're done.
Okay.
Yep.
So all
you're
the
done.
2-2s
Okay.
are matching up with 2-2s. and
Okay,
then,
based. Got it.
And that's it. Everyone
Mhm.
else is not playing anymore. So
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
they're out of the rotation.
Oh, then yeah, this is Bissington City.
yeah.
Yeah,
so
this
Katara
format's
is-
awesome.
Yeah, this format
Yeah,
is awesome.
this
You
is
do
based.
have to take a bit of a break if you go 3-0, but I think that's chill. I don't know. I like
Yeah,
this
who
format a lot.
whatever. Like it's a qualifier. It's qualifying for the playoffs. Like it's not like I don't know. you know?
After Swiss, they're done playing. So like all the Coca crew went 3-0. They don't have to play anymore today. That's
Hey,
for
this
next
is like
week.
everyone's should be ready. We might be seeing matchups soon. The teams that are still have to play their match for everything or for qualification is Chikara Ice, Cringe Crew, General, Job Doers, Deets Nuts, and Anti Zentaro Alliance. These are the 6 teams that still have
Yeah.
a chance.
Okay, we're getting
the match.
Yep.
Yeah, the matchups we're looking at are General versus Job Doers, Anti-Zentaro Alliance versus the Cringe Crew, and Chikara Ice versus Deets Nuts. Only one team out of each of those matchups will make it out.
Yeah, all these games kind of go like pretty hard.
Yeah, kind of dummy heart.
Should we do some
Oh.
pick'ems?
I'm down.
Yeah, I'm down.
It looks like, correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Professor Producer, but looks like we're gonna be watching all 3 of these rounds, and I'm so excited for that.
What?
That goes hard. That's insane.
What?
That's, yeah,
Yes.
that's
I got confirmation. We
Holy
get to see all the
chilling.
round 5s.
That's
Good to see
crazy.
it, though. This is
Oh
for
my
everything.
god. Yeah,
Okay,
for all the
so-
marbles.
Who's first? It's
Who's first? General
General
versus
versus-
job doers.
Okay, so who you guys got?
I'm job doers favored. I'm a Marissa fan.
I am a big Marissa fan. General has pulled off some like crazy things this tournament. I think like looking at General's lineup. I mean, every team has been good teams. It feels like at this point, but actually, General has beaten Anti-Zentaro Alliance, and subscribed to Int Cannon. So honestly, probably not like the strongest wins, but only losing to qualified teams, obviously, at this point, which is Seraphim Rose Gold and Goalie Diff. Actually, not obviously, because Anti-Zentaro Alliance is lost to a 2-2 team. So they're also, yeah, General and Anti-Zen, probably not exactly the favorites, but we'll talk about them later. But I also put Job Doers as favorite.
Yeah, I'm a job doers believer. I just
Yeah,
watched their
I'm-
last game. They were going through it, but they managed to eke out the win. So interesting to see. You know, guys, your mental is a big part of the game. You know, sports and esports, half of the game is fought in your mind. So win that battle, and you've got a 50% better chance to win the game. So I would say, yeah, I mean, that's what these games come down to, as well as there's been some technical issues today. So hopefully these teams don't have to suffer the fate of a Grillion ping. Yeah, I would say an even match. Job doers takes this one.
Yeah. You chatter at home. I see you sitting in your chair. Have the, I don't know. I hope you have like a snack or something, a drink. Go hard. You can submit your pick'ems right now by predicting with channel
Voting.
points in the chat. Go gamble. Go bet right now. You will win big. Put your money on who you think got this.
I lost
Yes, you may.
90,000 channel points as in the Zoomers versus Boomers tournament. So I need to get some of mine back.
Yeah, just shut up, poor man. Go vote now.
I need
Hey,
to,
you will win big.
I need to win big.
Roll up 10 channel points into 100,000 channel points.
Yeah.
Let's see
You ever
it.
call- you ever
That's
heard
how
of the
you
stock
defeat
market?
poverty.
You ever heard of the stock market?
No, tell me about it.
It's infinite money if you know what you're doing, you know.
Oh yeah, if you know what you're doing, and
Yeah,
I
if
know
you
what
know
I'm
what you're
doing.
doing.
So.
If you subscribe to my course,
That's crazy.
Yeah,
you'll be able to quit your job in 1 month.
in 1 month.
In 1
Wow,
month.
how long is the course?
3 months, 6 months.
Oh,
Depends on
6
which
months.
one you get.
It's
months.
200 bucks an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, it's learn at your own pace.
Go.
No,
Fushy
well-
was a super mega doubter. He got what was coming for him. At least he didn't even play. He didn't even play.
Yeah, wait, yeah, get a load of this guy yapping, and he didn't even play.
Goodness gracious. Open the window.
Oh,
Yo.
Lipstick, my hero, is saving all points with the Anti-Zentaro Alliance.
You win.
That's
We're
what I'm
within the
saying.
ages of 18 to 22.
Stupid waffles. Grandma, where are you?
Oh, owned.
He's at work.
Yapped.
Get out of there.
Oh, return.
Fly. Whoa, what happened? All right. Ian got wrecked.
Revelva la casa.
Oh, shoot. We're in Atlas Lab.
We're
What?
in. Welcome to the laboratory.
Where do I?
Oh,
Oh,
I got you.
Maya streaming? Where? Yeah, someone's
I
streaming.
got
It's my happy pizza.
Oh, hey,
There
I
we
got
go.
it. Smile Happy Pizza VTuber.
Breaking the
Thank
illusion.
you.
Oh, nope.
of-
Hey, we
see
all
the
got to
Juno
spectate the match
hover.
somehow.
Juno band coming out.
Juno ban.
Double
Not for
Juno
general.
band.
Double
Juno
Juno
hard.
ban. Are we
Whoa.
looking at like Hotshot Manu start or something?
They
Hey.
both don't want to play against it, I guess.
Something crazy.
Something
Atlas.
crazy.
I've seen double mid. Have we seen Era Drakkar? Is this real?
Are we? Yeah, Era Drakkar.
Chat. This is real.
Yeah,
This
wow.
is real.
Hey, shout out to the GOAT Bear Paw Panic, famous Drakkar forward player, Arkami, taking a page out of his book. Going forward,
Okay.
or they're just running double midfield.
Interesting that they decided to play Luna into the Atlas. The game before, they also played against an Atlas, and we're having some difficulty. So, interesting to see what their adaptation will be this match. You have
I'm hyped.
Marissa
Well,
on that
that's
Kai
Luna
forward.
goalie.
or
I'm hyped
Kai
for the
forward, though.
Kai forward.
I know,
Marissa.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm so hyped.
Yeah, they were playing the Luna goalie last game as well.
Fire up! No! Oh my god, we're getting
Oh.
2 fire up
Up.
games in a row. We got fire up last time with Jakara Ice. Now we're getting it again, and we're good. Honestly, wow, I heard
Uh-oh.
Luna into fire up start is actually like super interesting because Luna's really good at getting rid of that energy. As you see there, every time you ult, you're just getting rid of energy bars. So you kind of just get more flips when you pick Luna, and that can be a pretty big deal. And I like that idea of thinking, but oh, it's getting a little tough. The 1v1 versus fire up, but Mahoney gets it through and now has flip, and this is gonna be the first flip of the game. It's gonna start this snowball effect through everyone,
Yeah,
but we'll see how it's
monumental
used.
moment.
Yeah, monumentally moment.
Shut up, nerd.
Oh, the ult at the goal box was hard. Probably a nice click.
Oh!
Oh!
The esoteric art
It
coming out in
returns.
full force.
Okay, low
Hey,
key,
Jakar
if you're
forward.
gonna play Jakar forward, you want it to be against Luna goalie.
That's
Yeah,
real.
Facts. Yeah. What does she do against Strike Shotgun?
Yeah.
Perhaps score flip.
Absolutely not. Yeah. Based. Garfield. I feel like Majin Jade has just not been able to play this game so far.
Yeah,
They've
just
been getting
kinda
arrow
hanging
shrunk,
out.
and Core's not getting up to them. Oh, we're
Yeah.
fired up. Both teams.
Yeah,
Go!
we're feeling a little
Yeah.
fired up. Flip it, Marissa.
Jade. They both have flip.
Yes.
Here's the first one. Gets
Oh,
caught
nice NATO.
by the NATO, the small NATO. I
Uh-oh.
love doing that.
Whoa,
Here comes the
Ma-
other one.
Mahoney.
Marissa! Oh. Yeah, the
That was a
barrage
good barrage.
saves it, but gets through afterwards. Yeah, great save from Marissa.
I mean, look at the XP gap right now. There's the forwards. This is crazy.
Yeah, Modern
Oh,
Jade, hasn't-
yeah.
like you said, hasn't been able to play the game so far. Still has flip though, so maybe get something started going, but a little bit of a rubber band moment. Hopefully that doesn't continue to happen. But here comes the flip to
great.
get
There
one
it
goal
is.
barrier, but the speed's going to come out afterwards too. Level 2 on Majin Jade now. Is able to use
Uh-oh.
that.
Come on,
Oh,
flip
no.
it, please. Yes.
A little bit of a missed boost there, but here comes the ult, the defensive ult.
Oh.
Arkami, Invisible Drakar, comes in. Scores
Yeah,
the final goal
boo.
in the set. Yeah,
Sorry,
look out
characters
below.
are invisible. You can't see them. Fun fact.
Chill.
Hey,
Like-
hey. Casting. Hey,
That's a letter B
my
on that
go
one.
right there.
And here come Catalyst and Quick Strikes are up right
Whoa,
now. We're
whoa,
we're seeing
whoa.
the Quick Strikes being hovered right
Does
now.
Drak have slicks? Yeah, he does.
Yeah, with the
Yeah,
slick,
it's
so
time to
that's
dribble it
gonna
up.
Go hard. Catalyst.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I wonder
That's
if
a great
Julie
catalyst
gets.
pick.
Oh, Julie should get sides here as long as Marissa doesn't take either one. Wow.
yeah. All the
Smile.
big fish taken.
Ooh.
Hey, yeah, but hey, bulk up. Whoa.
Oh, but hey, Sparks though.
Hey,
Sparks, though.
Spark's not the worst thing, you know. Spark's strength especially is good.
I agree.
I can see why Marissa would go big fish there, but I don't know.
Especially,
First-
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like Marissa, we say this a lot, and maybe a bit too much even. But Marissa is like the win con. Bye bye, Marissa.
Yeah,
bye
bye-bye.
win con.
Farewell, win con. Hey, see you next time.
Yeah,
So
better luck.
getting things like size and being able to just like walk through their midfield and
Oh
stuff.
no.
Oh,
Oh, Arkavi just went crazy but couldn't convert on it.
Oh,
Get the heck out of here, noob. That was crazy. Just-
yeah, he's got punch.
Oh,
Get punch. You know, oh, here comes the orbit. I think the orbital strike from Brimstone. Able to just move it around in circles. I really like when you play the game and people just watch the core move in circles around the Atlas. I feel like it's like
Yeah,
a good
it's
moment.
very
that
sweet.
keeps sharing. Like good whammy there. The rocket able
Brilliant
to push
whammy.
out. Yeah,
Fudge
good
did flip it.
whammy. Why'd they call it that? Able to
yeah.
get past the
Whammy.
really playing around these shotguns really well. It's really hard to play because you aren't big enough to tank it sometimes. It just gets a little rough. But here comes Moth Honey coming in hot. Marissa trying to find a way to use this flip, make something happen. Moving up, has the barrage to counteract the iron spear.
Yeah, great barrage.
Here
Great
comes-
flip.
Yeah, good
Oh,
flip.
got it.
Couldn't quite
misses
find
the
that
second
strike. Yeah, and then gets
comes-
shrunk.
All right, save with
Oh.
the flip though.
Whoa!
Doing a little bit of air hockey moment.
This car is moving slowly. Oh, there's the flip from Atlas.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Unfortunate, clears right back to the Drakkar.
Yeah, first a strike
Arkami.
right at Mothani. I think, okay, these players are nervous right now. This
Yeah.
is everything. This is, if you lose this match, you are out. So they are really fighting for this. They really want to win this. And I think it
Job doers
shows.
having a little bit of trouble doing their job because of how important this match is. I think what I want to see right now is Maj and Jade getting in there a little bit more. Kind of seems like they're waiting for a pass a lot and not receiving it. I've been seeing Marissa go up more often than they have. So if that's an adaptation they can make, I think it's big win city.
That's facts.
Oh, there we
Oh,
go.
Bomba.
Bomba.
Yeah,
Bye
Bomba, there
bye.
goes that guy.
And-
Whoa!
all
Fly, Mothani.
Mothani flies, and a lot of look at the energy bars right now. Pretty much everyone on Job Doers is about to get this
Oh,
flip.
nice fair.
As soon as one person gets flipped, they're all getting it pretty much. But Macha Jade's going to might get KO'd by the Iron Spear. Has the flip though. He might be able to dash punch flip someone here and make something big happen, especially if they can get Atlas. But instead, Gold Barrier's taken
Big
away.
flip.
Instead, they save it for the flip. They get the flip.
Oh.
Now Marissa also ends up using it though, and so now no more flips are online for either
Uh-oh.
team. But the
Oh,
strike,
no.
oh no! Just Luna doesn't have the same tools as as so many other goalies to able to defend against this. This is honestly like I said before, if you're playing this double midfield comp, this is the character you kind of want to be playing it into. Is Luna, so kind of hard. And look at that, that's such a huge black hole. It really separates the whole team. Gave him a 2v1, but Mothani able to throw out an ult to clear.
big
There's
flip.
the early flip. You like to see that?
Yep.
They're fired
Love
up
to
now.
see it.
Nice Giga for
Giga,
the
go.
self pass. Wins the strike war. Oh, but the Atlas primary stops the punch after the dash.
That
So
was crazy.
Ira's
I
gonna
didn't
live
even know
for
you
now.
could do that.
Oh yeah. We love interrupting Juliet abilities with random goalie abilities. Smile, happy pizza. Marissa with the strike war to get the final barrier. Maybe they can score here with the barrage.
Oh.
Win
Love to see it.
condition. Win
Yeah,
underscore
win condition online. Barrage it
finding
in.
those angles. Marissa moving up for those reasons, so that those plays can be made, so the strike wars can be won, so those barriers can be taken. It's, but here we go.
Yeah.
Maj and Jade starting to
Maj
flip
Jade, flip
though.
it now. Flip it now, Maj.
Oh,
Oh,
it's a nice little nuke. Got to get in there though afterwards. Oh, nice. There's
Oh,
one.
Wow.
They're fired up.
almost
So
a double
Marissa's got their
joink.
flip. Okay, they're fired up. You see the flip on the court.
Whoa,
Oh,
whoa,
Wow,
whoa,
wow, 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 wow.
Wow.
The general now begging for Atlas ult.
Oh, nice.
Like it's online.
Rocket,
Oh,
and they're
You're
dead.
down.
Yep. Oh,
Pocket
a little bit of
rocket.
a, yeah.
Yeah, Maj and Jade. Maj and Jade lost the core.
Oh.
I was gonna say gets these
Uh-oh.
barriers.
You know, honestly, Mothani, I think Mothani could probably be trying to go for damage a little bit more. There's often, I know there's a lot of pressure going on and a lot of barriers are being lost. It feels like a bit scary, but if they can get more KOs, like they'll have such an easier time getting through this Atlas. Because that's their big problem right now. They're not getting these last barriers. Okay, I say that. They get the last barrier. Never mind.
Oh,
Here
big
comes the flip.
flippies.
And the great,
Oh, great angle.
Wow, 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 wow. Sick
That was a
angle
nice
last
strike.
second. It felt really rough because of the Cosmic Expanse just blocking like the entirety of the top, but it shrinks just enough, and Fire is just a bit too far up to block that off. And even with the Bewitching Beam just missing,
Oh, the
able to
back
find
pass. Little triangle
Oh.
action,
Yeah.
perhaps?
oh, triangle?
I'm not gonna say it, but triangle.
Yeah, you're not gonna say it.
Hey,
You
I
better
said
not.
it. I said it once before.
You did say it once before.
Oh, that
but
Luna
both
ended up
barriers are
own
down,
barriering.
but here comes the flip. Mothani also has flip and I believe has dash. So might try to go in at any time here to make something with the boost happen, but it's a little bit scary
Oh!
because if you miss it,
whoa.
now you have no tools against
Oh.
these forwards. But they're playing back.
But
They're
Maj and
respecting
Jade
the flip.
flip-
But Majin
flip
Jane
it
has
in.
flip. He punches
Oh,
it.
nice
yes.
angle.
Punches it down.
Uh-oh.
Uh
Gotta
oh.
get away.
clear.
Gets it to Marissa.
All right, no,
Oh,
Majin
goodness,
Jane's
Maj
taken
Jane.
down though. Akami
This is
though
Marissa's
can get
moment.
traded
Oh,
out
gosh,
and does get
go.
traded out. Mothani should have the boost once again, so if they can get something set in front of the goalie, but instead
Oh,
gets blocked by
blocked
that
by-
astral projection. Now Marissa's moving up. Fyra has
Fyra
flip
has
now. It's
flip.
a 2v3, but here's the
No.
bottom side is
No.
open. The stun on the Marissa. Marissa was trying to stand in front so that the barrage could come out to block the flip,
Oh.
but the stun comes through instead, so Marissa's knocked away, and Fyra is able to get that shot. And now it's his match point and qualification point, or set rather, for General.
Okay, this
Job
is huge.
Doers has to tie up their bootlaces and get to stomping the enemy team real quick because
So-
things are looking dire.
Besides this cast to last, this draft actually looks like really good for job doers because they get
Mhm.
stacks on Kai and Juliet with heavy impact. I guess the Atlas gets timeless, but I mean that's not such a big deal, right? I think the main thing is that if Fyra's effective with their beams, they're gonna be doing a lot of basically just keeping Majin Jade from playing the game.
Yeah.
Or
really
Marissa, I
hit
suppose.
Marissa or Majin Jade, it's going to go really hard. So that's going to be
Strike
that could
Ward.
be a bit of a problem. But Akami's looking really low and is gone. Majin Jade with the Spark of Strength and the newly found Heavy Impact, able to deal a ton of damage. Especially, I'll likely just random Luna stuff is going to be helping you out as well. It's just really hard to deal with this comp. And Kai, actually no stranger doing damage as well, but Akami, I don't think Akami was invisible, but just unfortunately getting the core there and able to get a free barrier, but Majin Jade gets another KO, once again with the help of Moth Honey. The combination of these two characters is really strong. Luna and... Oh, here we go.
Oh,
Marissa win condition. but actually that point was a lot of Majin Jade.
Yeah, that's
Majin
facts.
Jade and Moth Honey able to use their ults to get evasives off, which is not only super strong in the fire-up start, it's also super strong because if one person gets to evade off of the other person's ult is like just so hard to tank. You can't really tank it. But look at that, the drive-by strike, able to get that barrier. I really like doing that. And sometimes if you can pass it to yourself in the future, it can go really hard. But Moth Honey showing that a lot more life than earlier. Was missing a bit too many boosts earlier to justify the Luna pick, but now playing a little bit more stronger. Or gets the clear against another boost. They're able to get the clear off and the eject button back. The clear is looking good, but it doesn't matter as Arcami has flipped and is able to hit the bottom. 1-1.
Yeah, I think job doers are getting their flips earlier, but they're just not using them effectively. You had both of their forwards flip in that bottom side and without really making any progress towards the barrier. So I think if they can find themselves a little bit closer to the barriers, as the Bomba just procures that kill, and now it's a 3v2.
Yeah, using these flips is pretty hard to do against if Atlas is keeping the Cosmic Expanse. It is pretty much a really solid counter to flips. Same with just shotguns coming out over and over again. It's on cooldown. It comes also like pretty exceedingly difficult, and the quick strikes just like to get through with the flips. But the counterplay is just to be greedier on these flips. Like really, like wait until you have to like get it close, get it real close. Don't give him a chance, but flip the save there. And Majin Jade now has flip 2, and Hammer says flip, but once again all 3 flips used for what feels like practically nothing. One save ends up going through, but the big ult comes out through. Majin Jade able to get
Jade
through,
hurting.
but
Oh no.
yeah, gets KO'd in the end. But no, the orbit through the black hole kind of messes up Moth Honey's aim and ends up with that happening. But the strike shotgun just once again too powerful versus Luna. Just nothing Luna can really do versus it. So ended up really good for them there. And now it's an open goal for both teams, and really important that they keep this in. Here comes the flip. Might be able to something happen, but it goes right to Fyra, and now 2 flips are up. Versus is able to barrage to keep it out. Hits the top corner, but a second flip is used, but they hit it right into the Bewitching Beam. A bit scared of the shotgun from the cross angle, and Fyra is able to hit it in, and now we are at qualification point.
Yeah, it's not looking good here. You see just kind of getting confused on the clears, really scrambling, definitely nervous here. They've got to lock in, got to find these flips. Just be more effective as Majin Jade does find the kill, and Fyra with no elusive now. So it's up to Alice to hold here.
Now here's the thing.
Get it away.
You find this KO, right? And now Majin Jade is a 3v2, but Majin Jade doesn't... Like, the respawn timer is lower than Majin Jade's secondary cooldown. So that dash is just not coming up for a while. So,
I'm trying to rip a punch, but it's just not as effective without the dash.
yeah, so it's just really hard when you're playing Julie. But here again, another dash punch to get a KO. We have another power play situation. Let's see if they can get this barrier somehow. They need to find some way of getting through. The back pass goes pretty hard there. Especially because there's no dash punch. There's no dash punch. So just keeping possession to stall is really good. Marissa wants to find a way up, but it's just so scary now with your open golds. You can't, especially how nervous like it seems like these players are playing. You don't want to move up and commit to anything too far, but Majin Jade finds a hole in the defense and is able to get the last barrier. They need to get this goal to stay in this tournament, to stay in this game. But Marissa dribbling, wants to keep control of the core, doesn't want to give it to them, doesn't want to give up anything, doesn't want to give any chances, but tries to get it clear. Moth Honey tries to find something, but there it is.
Oh!
Arcami finds the strike down. And that's it.
In.
General qualifies.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
That was crazy.
Wow.
I mean, those first two sets were super duper close. Just a few you would call, I guess, better plays and on the side of Job Doers, a few errors that just cost them the set. I mean, that was insanely close. You see the stats here coming down. They did find 7 KOs, but like you said, Fudgy, they just weren't able to convert.
Yeah, especially when a lot of those KOs are just like Modern Jade finding something really good. Just dash punch. It's a Julie nerf is real. It is very real. You need to find. You have to have a plan. Like usually your plan is like Luna. You have the Luna dash to help you get barriers on the power plays too. You have that third forward. But Moth Honey was just kind of forced to play really defensively that game versus the double midfield. So although it was questioning the double midfield and draft when it first came out, Arcami up to 7 goals, just really making it work. Like look at like Job Doers only able to land 3 goals the entire game. Just a bit of a rough one from them, but hey, next OSAS, hope to see him again. Especially, I don't know, we love talking about Marissa, but really good players.
Yep.
Hope to see him
100%.
again.
Yep. 07 Soldiers.
Yep. 07 of Job Doers.
Put up a great fight.
Yep.
Okay, chills, Marissa. Okay, never mind. That's insane. All right.
What happened?
It's like a chat. I'm not gonna mention it. That's an absolute chatting moment.
Whoa!
Yeah,
Whoa!
I mean,
Whoa!
it's safe to say that there was some tilting happening on all 3 pillars of that triangle. Yeah, my lord.
Are saying "Don't be me" is also chills, but
Little self-aware moment coming up from Leori there. All right, well, hey, that's that. Looking forward to our next match. That's going to be
the Cringe Crew versus Anti-Zentaro Alliance.
okay.
Yeah, I'm excited for this match.
I'm excited for this match too. Anti-Zentaro Alliance got some big wins this game, but they actually they lost to a team that we just saw play. I might have been General. Let me check. Yeah, they lost to General earlier. They beat Chikara Ice, who we're going to see next. They beat Deeds Nuts, who ended up qualifying, I believe, right? Or did and losing to Furret in a really close game. So Cringe Crew have had a pretty like close, like pretty like tight schedule so far. So they honestly they've been looking pretty good despite being 2-2 right now. On the other end, we have Anti-Zentaro Alliance, who wait, that's who I was looking at. Wait, I was looking at Anti-Zentaro Alliance. They've had a really tight schedule and have been looking really good. On the other side, casting, Chikara.
Casting.
Not Chikara. I lost the page. Start.gg.
Hey, you're really good at this. I'm just gonna let you handle
Yes.
all of that.
Yeah, thank you so much. The Cringe Crew. Let's see what the Cringe Crew has had to play so far. Their schedule, they beat W Knights, who, as we said, was looking really good last week. Lost to Chikara Ice. So, by order of whatever it is, whatever greater than, you know what I'm talking about. Casting. Cringe Crew.
Hey, we're really good at what we
Cringe
do.
Crew,
Don't worry.
Not the favorites, because Chikara, they lost to Chikara Ice, and they're playing a team that beat Chikara Ice. So if you want to find a connection, there it is. But at the same time, they beat Vanilla, they beat W Knights, who are both teams who are out of it already. So a little, like, in theory, Cringe Crew have had an easier schedule so far, but they have lost to Chikara Ice and Seraphim Rose Gold, who are seeds 2 and 3. So it's hard to say. It can definitely get this match totally go either way. Like, before this tournament, I would have said Cringe Crew like all the way, but like looking at the results, it really looks like that Anti-Zen is just a little bit might be favored. So really excited for this one.
Yeah, they have a great name too. Zentaro is he needs buffs probably.
Yeah, he is weak
Yeah,
in
characters.
all
No,
levels.
guys,
of play.
no, guys, hold on.
Whoa, the
What do we-
gates. The gates.
Play Mole.
Hold on.
Holy moly, the gates.
And we're gonna see our second Kazan goalie.
Whoa! The Cringe Crew or Reminiscence actually pulling out the Kazan goalie in the, I believe their final game that got them qualified in last week's OSAS.
Yep.
Oh,
they
no,
banned
they're
it.
not.
That's
Just
insane.
kidding.
It's insane. Wow.
Holy. Okay, so gonna
Holy
be a standard
cheesy
tie pick.
McGlizzy.
That's what I'm saying, Fudgy.
Holy.
Carrizo with the Asher. Okay, so this is similar to the comp that qualified them last week. You had Carrizo had this insane like Asher midfield build with like quick strike and stacks and stuff, and Parakeet was going to work. So I don't know. Do we have an Estelle goalie or an Asher goalie on this side? Let's
Wait,
take a
you're
look.
saying this is Asher midfield?
The way they played it, it was
Whoa.
crazy. They were like
That's
Bing chilling on the midfield line. I don't know. We'll
Yeah,
see.
Asher midfield.
Chrono
We'll s-
boost. No sparks.
Whoa.
All right.
Wow.
I don't know. I'm chilling right now, but Parakeet has the magnetized souls. Zidium has the magnetized souls. Kind of looks like they're probably gonna have Parakeet play more midfieldy, is what I would guess from this. But you can also just kind of switch and do whatever you want because Carrizo wants to get in that corner and do those things. Where
Yeah, they
you
kind of just posted
get
up
in
on
there.
either side. Yep, there's Carrizo
Yeah.
with the first goal.
There you go. Tiny clown shoes. What is that? That's an oxymoron. Like,
That is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're for very tiny clowns.
Yeah. Hey, tiny clowns who probably exist. Probably have common small shoes.
Yeah.
Oh, the Chrono Boost dash. Get in there, Carrizo.
Yeah, there we go. And also you get that buff. You get that damage resistance a little bit longer. when
Oh,
you
that's
have Chrono
crazy. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
So-
Oh, the hook! Oh, nice save by Cloud Shoes there.
Yeah, the primary coming through. This is A. If you're gonna counter Asher, why not counter it with Asher, who gets a slightly better barrier beam?
Okay, so
when you're
Parakeet
on the
is-
side of the map.
Is playing more midfield on this map, but they're also just splitting sides. Like you see them just literally each take a side.
Yeah, which is pretty good with the portals spawning there. Oh, there we
Oh,
go.
bomba.
Carrizo.
Oh no.
Carrizo backs up to get a KO, but in
Whoa.
return,
The
had
response.
elusive, but
Yeah,
thought could survive
Garf-
or save it a
Garfield.
little bit later. But yeah.
Oh, nice primary there from Carrizo. Going to work here so far.
Yeah, able to get the barrier despite the
Zedium
power
puts his
play,
in.
and gets the
Watch
block
this.
pass, and then now
Stop
watching
watching.
another side.
Oh, Zedium
my-
puts these in.
Oh,
Watch this. Yeah.
Sonny salute.
Ole mole.
Ole mole.
Holy moly.
Nice little
I
blink
was-
there from Zidium. A little classy Chrono Boost, I'm assuming. That was
Yep.
great.
You know it.
Now we're back on corner. Got corner portal start. Let's see how they play
Corner
around this one.
start.
Probably just gonna. I wouldn't be surprised if Carrizo moves up top because getting into that corner with Asher is like so good.
Oh,
It's so
And they
powerful.
win.
But
They win the portal trade, and then Parakeet finds a second
they
barrier.
win the goalie 1v1
Yeah.
of Legends.
Oh,
Here comes
nice
the flip.
flip.
Tries to wait it out, but
Oh.
Mancho Owo.
Mancho Woe.
Oh, the pass
Holds
backward
it.
into the barrier. That would
Yeah,
hurt.
that was sick. Yeah, that was really sick. That was really sick. It has flipped though. It's gonna be scary.
Oh.
Okay, yeah.
Doesn't
Kinda-
need it.
Yeah, flips to guarantee the barrier, but honestly, if they can find that pass backwards through the,
Oh, the hook?
portal,
Hook upwards?
and
Parakeet?
Mancho,
Reminiscence taking a trip.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, has to throw out
Oh,
that Giga,
pass.
but Mancho
Oh,
expects it.
nice
and
cutoff by
folds.
Carrizo.
Yeah. Zidium getting it up. Mancho playing a little bit far back, trying to looking for a KO. No longer has dash punch.
Oh!
so a lot of pressure's gonna be
These
alleviated there.
passes from both teams are really nice right now. I'm
Oh,
liking
but
them.
the flip. I like basically the through pass, but it's like to yourself. But Parakeet.
Oh,
Oh,
snappy
Parakeet.
from Parakeet.
Yeah, hook
Yeah.
monster.
Max range hook gets it done.
That thing goes a little bit quick when you get it at the max range. Able to get past Tiny Clown Shoes, who doesn't have like a projectile. It's a melee goalie, so it doesn't have a barrage or something that can block that angle or anything like that. But instead, a little bit of an awkward eject button, losing a barrier, using that.
Now you see me.
that emote sometimes actually is I think it's in the rule book for NASL as a timeout.
Which
thing.
one?
If
The
you rip it
Asher-
3 times.
Yeah, if you do it 3
Oh.
times and someone like DCs or is having like connection issues,
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
so I see it, I like hesitate. I'm like, is that real?
Is
Is
it
that a
hook?
thing?
Yeah, I
but-
completely forgot about that. I remember seeing
Wow.
that real first time, and I was like,
Yeah.
interesting. Oh,
Might, like, not
oh,
exist in front of. Great.
Zidium.
That flip, by the way, earlier that got the barrier, like insane, and then KO to follow it up. Really good stuff happening. If they can dribble it up or find a way to get
Oh.
to the top, but wow.
oh, but the,
whoa.
Reminiscence is in there. Oh, and
Reminiscence.
back through. Crazy.
I
Portaling.
don't think the eject even came up, but gets one barrier at least, and then we have
Grizzo with
flip
the flip
here.
pushes it through.
Yeah, but
Parakeet trying to find it.
yeah, the double barriers are making it really
Zinnia,
hard,
oh,
but tiny clown
Reminiscence.
juice. Oh,
Nice.
doesn't end up
Oh.
mattering.
I mean,
Double piercing shot stun.
Reminiscence is playing really well around these portals, but there, Zidium just had the double snipe with the core. Can't really do much about that.
Yeah, anticipating the evade strike, you feel so safe. You feel so safe there because there's two of you. How can it possibly get through both of you? And
Oh!
my goodness gracious, oh my.
That's what I'm
Bunch of
Holy
low.
cheesy.
Yeah,
Gets
that's
the crazy
crazy.
KO there. I think that's straight up like Spark of Strength getting that.
100%.
Well. Yeah, that
Oh.
that range. Like
Flying a bit
just
too close to
edge
sun.
that. And yeah, here's one barrier off of the power play, which again, it's like it really doesn't feel like that much on this map, but
Bro.
if they can get another one, hey, here you go. If you had to get one to get two, so able to get that
nice
going.
hook,
But
Parakeet.
wow.
Oh, but can't. Goes for the McDouble. Can't quite get it though.
Yeah, what a save. Barely, I think barrier beam able to save that one. But
Mobility's left,
they're
though.
finally able to get it out, but Reminiscence has flipped, so it's going to be hard to get out. Weird portal interaction there.
Oh!
But wow, able to save it through the pendulum swing and everything else
Oh.
that came after. Reminiscence has
Oh.
flip, might need to use it soon, especially after this flip comes out. The pass comes through.
Oh, the pass back to
the
bail the
pass
flip. That was
back.
crazy.
Yeah, that was
Barrage
that
up. It's
was
gonna go to
crazy.
Parakeet now.
Oh, the
Hey,
bounce
gets
going through
saved.
portal
It's going
again.
through the portal.
All right,
Now
able to win the
Clown's
strike
flip.
four.
Maybe they'll
Tiny
flip it
Clown
through the
Juice does it.
portal.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
Crystal Thorns.
CDM the Glizzard!
Predicts that clear into the portal. That Crystal Thorns securing the set.
Yeah,
Crazy
I think CDM scored all 3 goals for the side of Anti-Zen that round, and like each one was such a pop-off moment. I don't know if that's just the Estelle special or what, and not the move, the Estelle technique.
All right, both
But-
should get Biss here.
Awesome.
Both Asher's, well, Asher's holding, I guess, but Tempo Swing and Ecos is in, I guess, perfect form. Yeah, they're all up. They're all
Uh-oh.
really good.
We've got,
Uh-oh.
hey,
We
the
got two
primaries are
sparks.
open. Munch, oh, whoa. Gonna go for the mayor.
Yeah, and it's really good. This is like the 2 best sparks.
Tally your
get on
votes.
Juliet.
Yeah, for real.
So now it's pretty much a must deny, like at this point, unless there's like something really, really good. But no one's got any like crazy build going on. I feel like that you just kind of have to deny sparks from now on. So that's really tough, especially when we're only in 1 set in, and you're already might get
Yeah.
screwed on draft in the future. This is why there are players that heavily favor spark takes at the start of rounds, going as far to. Like
Oh
takes
my
from everyone, but
God.
look at that! Wow, dribble into the dash.
Yeah, I
Flying
mean,
Phoenix.
Flying
Munch,
Phoenix!
they took the both barriers, then along with their teammates, we were able to get Reminiscence staggered, which just left them really, really awkward. Punch just sent them down, and then the dribble dash was very, very clean. Well executed
Yeah.
there.
Amon heard that I was gassing up Zidium a bit too hard and had to get in there and prove why he's a goat.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, scary though, having to
Oh.
slip near the edge. If that dash punch, Carissa
Uh-oh.
just
Oh, no.
there, but oh no, loses the only 1v1 moment.
Whoa!
Almost a
nice.
great
Watch
giga.
jump scare.
Too.
Yeah, it was a great giga, but not quite finding the goal.
3 flips though, 3 flips online. Carrizo looking really low too, but
Oh,
the barrage is able to get
great
one down.
barrage.
Second one, kind of a Yoki flip, but able to move in. Get something out of
Reminiscence
it.
going crazy right now. Oh, Parakeet.
Yeah, Reminiscence just blocking
Forces
every
that
flip. All
fourth-
3 flips
third flip,
down
rather.
and no barriers gained from it. Getting a little ridiculous here. And there's the pendulum
Ooh.
swing. No
Yeah,
evade
and
to strike
Parakeet
it.
pops off.
Yeah, well held there.
Yeah, wow. Reminiscence gets through every single flip. And then eventually Clown Shoes is able to be forced out as well. And they're able to get it through. The barrier stays strong too. Just really insane there. But here comes the primary. Here comes the pass splitter. Here comes the other pass splitter. And Asher.
It's
in
a real
this
adventure
game.
out here.
Yeah, a bit
Yeah.
of an adventure. Ooh,
The airship
that-
versus the yacht.
All right, Carrizo has flipped though, and it's taking a lot of damage for
Float
it too.
battle.
But Parakeet also happening.
Big flippies.
Carrizo with a flip. Can they get in there? Oh, wow. Get in there,
Carrizo's
Carrizo.
hurting just a little bit.
Yeah, I mean,
No, and Munch
both
knows.
barriers. Oh, it's Parakeet time. Flip.
Oh,
strike.
it is Parakeet time.
Nice goal. Baits out both the Ash abilities.
Yeah, tries to dash to cover more time of the flip, which is like smart, but able to wait out and get it past. And now it's one barrier again. It's I don't know. Clown Shoes having some trouble this game with this portal. Figuring out the timing, figuring out where it's going to go through, figuring out what they have to do to stop these barriers from being taken. Like, great angle. Piercing shot, able to get past.
Launch gonna go in again with a dash.
Another dash into a great angle. Now Tiny Clown Shoes has flipped. Might be able to make a cool aggressive play happen. We'll see if that happens. Probably gonna have to be flip here instead to just get it through. Hits the angle.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Wow.
Nice try there on the Giga, but not quite the right angle.
Yeah, really close though, like extremely close.
Oh yeah, with pixels off. Unlucky.
But really good angle off the flip. Much low, hitting it in the same way too.
Oh my god, this game is so close.
So it's really close.
Yeah, the second set going to 2-2.
Here we go.
Here goes Monch though.
Running in. Look how fast Monch is with this spark. The double spark.
Nice hook there from Parakeet. Secure that second barrier.
Barriers in a 1v2 at that gets the second barrier. And now, but 2 flips are up.
Yeah, 2 flips. Online.
Yo, Reminiscence
1 flip
is
online.
flying though. And once
and
again.
Yeah, it's like Carrizo's playing second goalie and Parakeet's just Bing chilling in the midfield waiting for the core. And then they get it and they do things. It's crazy. This team's playstyle is really, really interesting. Okay. We've got some Juliet Biss on the board, gentlemen, so we'll see how much of this can get denied. I mean, granted, there's
neither
like...
of them are trying to deny the spark.
Though.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, at the end of the day, their spark is still going to be there. Yeah.
And there it is. That's a 3 spark Juliet. That's
the secretary has entered the building.
Yeah.
The secretary is in office right now. That is a massive lose condition.
Yeah, I mean, you have size.
That breaks the game.
You have size on Rasmus as well, and quick strikes on Clown Shoes. So,
but like, who cares? 168 power.
Yeah, I mean, that goes incredibly hard.
Call and then left the call.
Chills.
Chills.
Hey, here goes Monch. I don't know, bro. 2 goalies is better than 1, and they're not succeeding against these 2 goalies right now. They need some help from Zidium, but Parakeet with the respawn coming back. I don't even know how they got KO.
Spark of Resilience immediately comes to use. Would have been staggered there without the spark, but just has so much stagger now. Just like so much stagger. Like, that's insane. Just imagine you pick one awakening and you just get 700 stagger from 1 awakening.
Yeah,
one draft.
Holy MF moly.
That's insane. That's just absolutely.
Here goes Monch again.
Oh my god!
Crazy angle. We got a little bit of rubber banding there.
Anyone? I had insane packet loss there. It
yeah, I saw the
wall.
angle. I knew the angle, and then it just snapped the barrier. But Reminiscence.
Oh,
Monch
down,
with another KO. Reminiscence
on
the nice edge there. Can't quite stay alive, and Monch finds the goal as a result. Going crazy right now with this 3rd spark.
Yeah, hey. Something secretary. Oh my god. And Spark of Focus, holy moly. Spark of Focus was also buffed. If they're able to pick up that, it's monumentally GG's.
Yeah. Monch finds that second barrier early here. Rizzo with the preemptive yacht, try and find the clear. But yeah, you can see they're stressing. They're all kind of playing really defensive here. Able to find the score, and Monch finds it.
Oh my god!
Reminiscence strikes back, and Monch with the strike war.
God, it's so weird because you're stunned. The Reminiscence getting stunned causes like a moment of panic. Like, you might have been able to strike up there, but it's really scary. You have Parakeet to help out, but Zidium's also right there. So, like, any cooldown can make that really tough. But instead, the stun, like, straight up, like the dash punch being ready with the flip combination, just so much. Team synergy. They're looking really good right now. Clown Shoes has flipped to defend this last barrier too. Almost hits an insane angle to get the last barrier, but a KO is found on the other side. Zidium's in this corner, able to get the great Rose Warp to get that last barrier. And now Moncho standing on the other side of Reminiscence. A little bit of a Chikara chatting moment with Moncho standing on the other side. Playing really far up, hoping for this dash punch to finish off this point. The last barrier is taken.
And there it is!
It gets there. And finally, the opportunity is found, but the weird, I don't even know who struck that.
I think Reminiscence tried to strike it into the portal, and I think missed, or the dash punch. Something crazy. There it is! Spark of Focus!
And that's it. The mayor has entered the building.
A new mayor has been elected.
Congratulations, Monch Owo. The keys to the city are all yours.
Yep, this is how you become the mayor.
The mayor is up, but now Big Fish is just here, and it's not denied.
That's a
Instead,
double-sized Rasmus.
Fire up is taken instead. A lot of flips have been coming through this game, but this is something that can flip the tables. Rasmus, honestly, I feel like it's a little bit weaker than most other picks on this map, but once you get size, and especially double size, it does not matter anymore. You are taking up the entire bottom right corner when you're standing there. You are look how much damage it did. That primary hit the entire bottom right, and now Zidium's at 1 HP. He's going to have to play a bit more defensively, a bit farther back, play for this orb, but instead sees a moment to go in and immediately rushes in. Tries to get through, but there's just 3 people standing on top of each other. It's really hard to get through, and Parakeet is so large at the same time. Tiny Clown Shoes has flipped to defend if needed, but Manchoa has it for offense. So much energy just going through this game. And Manchoa, once again, is the mayor, so these cooldowns are so much lower now, too, along with everything else getting buffed a little bit.
Nice primary from Parakeet there.
Yeah, great stuff. Parakeet has that double size, able to get those barriers a little bit more easily, able to get those primaries. Already has been hitting primaries really well this game. But oh, that was scary.
Yep.
Almost felt like that could have been a KO. With the flip would have been scary. Dash punch, a little bit questionable there. Maybe getting a little bit nervous now that Parakeet is able to put so much pressure on Carrizo. Now really sinking back into the midfield role, especially with the double size coming out. Great barrage predicts way ahead of time where that flip's going to go. And both guys are open, and Zidium's able to find the dash. Twin drive is going to have that Rose Warp up more often than not at this point, and is able to break the pass. Just such a powerful ability.
Yeah, I mean,
I want to take a look at Manchoa's stats right now. 190 power, 562 speed, and 52 CDR. Like, oh my god.
with great power comes great responsibility. The mayor.
And the mayor's got to get in there.
And after every strike, it goes up from 562 speed to like 600 and something. So it's just like, I don't know. It's a little ridiculous.
Base speed is 450. So turning that up to 600 is insane. Tiny Clown Shoes struggling a little bit to get it out. Finally gets it. And Monch forces to flip out of Reminiscence.
Yeah, and able to get moving up here. Gets the last barrier of a well-placed strike, but now the portals are going through. Parakeet is putting a lot of pressure on. Clown Shoes kind of panics and loses the barrier, but Zidium has flip. It might be able to make something happen, but there it is, the 1v1.
Right, left, left.
The zigzag maneuver.
Nice little posturing there on that goal. Hits that angle, and then the primary to secure it.
Yeah, Parakeet being the finisher for this team, really being up there, and is able to get these barriers, able to get the goals. And then look at this, just the primary hitting Zidium looking really low right now. They get the barrier through, the 3 people stacked. Manchoa tries to find somewhere else to go. Thinks like the pressure is mainly off, but then they lose the last barrier and the goal. 2 flips are up, but it's not enough to defend. Through Parakeet's just massive size, are not prepared for these strike war wins.
Zidium with Clown Shoe, whoa. Zidium with Fire Up. I think needs to be letting these flips rip a little bit more.
Oh, here. Oh, wow. That flip
God.
almost could have gone Parakeet, but the evade comes out, anticipates that possibility and survives. Here comes the flip, though. Used early here. The fire up is going to go off, and now we have 2 flips each. But once again, just Reminiscence playing those portal corner situations really well. Is usually on the never on the receiving end of losing the barriers in those situations. But now 1 barrier lost for 1 flip. Now 1 more flip is online. Let's see how Zidium uses it. The Parakeet is revving this one up for a really strong attack on the bottom right corner. Rizzo has the dash punch basically equivalent to get into that corner. But oh wow, that was really scary. Muncho was reading that angle, but wasn't able to find a strike on it. Reminiscence now able to get the clear out. Here comes the flip. Now has no energy and no health. They should look for a KO here, and it should come in soon, but it's able to regen. It's backing up and finding regen, but once again, it just slips past Clown Shoes, but it's able to get the return barrier and the pass forward. Look at the strength! The power is insane!
Just like that!
Whoa, the speed and the power from all these sparks, and the overtime, I think, hit at the exact same time to make that core just go flying, and the speed to run up, to throw the ult out, to block the flip. This Muncho, able to turn a scary situation into a great one and tie this up for once again the qualification point.
Yeah, that airship's making pressure there as you see Monch and Zidium trying to work forward for that barrier. It's gonna go through now though. Earnest's always locking it down. Great
Wow,
to
that
find
could go.
that first
Yeah.
barrier.
Giga go.
Yeah, Reminiscence like I'm gonna do it myself. It's starting to fly. Might get KO'd, but doesn't. Has no abilities
Oh.
up though. Use them
Oh.
all offensively. The flip comes
Doesn't get the
out.
flip.
That could be it, but it isn't. The flip is able to be defended upon. It's a bit of a whiff, but here
Oh,
comes wow.
Parakeet.
Parakeet, insane angle. Able
Parakeet
to get
with
that.
flip.
Has flip. Quickly aim for the bottom right.
Oh,
Dash
no,
down, catches it. It's up to Zidium. Here comes the. Oh, goes through the Asher. Here comes the barrier though. Through the portal. Back to Parakeet, but Zidium is trying to move up. Has very low HP and gets KO despite having evade. And the Asher
No.
eats the crayons and gets through the other Asher who doesn't have any crayons to be munched upon.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness. That was an
Naruto.
insane set. All these sets are so incredibly close.
Whoa. Wait, it's not
Yeah.
some good awakenings here though.
Yeah, Hotshot Catalyst I think will be a big one.
Yeah, no stagger trainings for this kind of stagger build that Cruzo is doing, but Stacks on Stacks gonna be able to
Okay.
compete with
Yep.
this in speed, with this Mayor of Juliet, especially, and it's gonna be really hard to KO too with the Chrono Boost, with that extra defensive capabilities to Chrono Boost, and more
Well,
importantly,
Super
the two stagger
Surge.
trainings. That Super Surge coming out in the end is gonna be really interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Stack
think-
picked up by Carrizo for the midfield Asher. This is super.
Whoa!
Totally down. Super Surge.
Live!
Yeah, I mean, launch with the speed and then the super surge. That dash is going so fast. Oh, just completely juked out of their pants right there. That was crazy.
Huge mix-up. You know what's
Juke
crazy?
out
How
of
is
their
Parakeet?
pants.
Parakeet has been like doing insane stuff on offense, but is level 9 right now because hasn't really been committing to very much midfielding since getting size. So hasn't been hitting striking the core as much, I guess. Is still level 9, but now has Catalyst and has been using flips very effectively this game. And generally is just like a really good shooter. So the Catalyst is pretty huge with
Oh,
double
Carrizo
size
glide.
and depth of swing.
Nice pass to Parakeet there.
Yeah, it's gonna move up.
Oh!
Oh no, it gets
Oh
past.
no.
And then the pendulum swing is going to stun everyone and get the barrier. But
Everyone.
Manchovo has flip. Zidium has flip as well. The super surge flies, but oh no, the strike war
Let's
win.
flip it, please. You're
This is
you're scaring me.
Oh, it's 3 flips online once again. Carrizo near the edge could get flipped, but here comes the first flip out. Almost everyone
Oh,
has
no.
flip at this
Oh,
point. Here
Parakeet.
comes the first one.
Oh,
Mancho,
Munch
whoa!
with the
Doing
defense.
the absolute blue lock moment, running across the field as his forward to defend that flip. Sees it coming so far away. What a
Munch
flip!
is going
Reminiscence
crazy.
shot. Oh my god! Here comes the okay, comes up to there. They send it back there. Send it back to the portal. Mancho, whoa! Trying to box out this character,
Dash
but
back to the
Reminiscence
portal.
standing in the right spot.
Zidium!
Zidium! Piercing shot able to get it
Holy.
through.
Oh my
I
god,
mean-
this game is taking years off my life.
Holy
Yeah,
moly.
you
I
said
feel
it.
my heart.
Oh, holy
moly.
easy.
Oh my.
All right. It's going to go. We're
Cheesy
doing a
big
little portal battle.
Blizzy.
Oh,
Yeah, my
Reminiscence.
cheesy McBleezy.
Gonna
On
take that one away
God.
for the Giga.
Wow! Penny Clown is
Parakeet
able to get that defense, but
almost gets
Zidium!
KO'd.
Look at Zidium, getting so low right now. It's getting really scary. There's so many hitboxes, but the healing's coming out. But oh, finally gets past. This time, Carrizo the one standing in front.
Oh,
It's
Carrizo
so
can't
hard to
lose
get
a
past.
cycle.
Cannot
Carrizo!
lose. Oh
but they
no!
get punished for their trouble.
Yeah, it's playing insanely well there. Keeps the pressure up, but they're able to get a KO in return.
Whoa.
Wow, that was a little scary.
Little
But Zidium forces
Oh,
the
nice
flip
flip
out to
there.
defend the goal barrier. And honestly, and this is the end of the power play situation. Carrizo's now back online. They don't get a single barrier for it either. End up being positioned so far back.
Oh,
Whoa,
totally down.
flies. Oh my
Zidium, flip it,
goodness.
please. I'm begging you.
Alright, forwards in the net, but it is Asher who can kind of play goalie pretty well.
Nice
but
flip
no.
there for Munch.
The flip does get it. Zidium has flipped. So does Tiny Clown Shoes. Parakeet has no energy, but we'll be able to build it up pretty quickly. Here comes
Whoa.
the
Nice
pass.
strike
Whoa,
through the
whoa,
barrier
whoa,
there.
whoa.
It's gonna go back. Parakeet with the strike war. Zidium, Rose Warp up. Parakeet trying to find his barrier. He can't do it. Munch. Oh my god, Zidium with the
Big
full
flip.
flip.
Flip comes out. Tiny Clown Shoes is trying to dime up Muncho Wo, who has just all the power, has all of the trainings, all of the sparks. Wants to make something happen, but is forced to play a bit further back.
Sparks.
Master
the
of
dash
all four
punch.
sparks, the
As the
avatar, the
course goes
Sparkatar.
right through.
Sparkatar. Gotta get it to the Sparkatar right
Oh,
now.
Oh,
this
has
corner,
flip,
though.
has the flip to
Take
clear.
flashes, defend.
Sends it to the bottom right, bottom left. I mean, Bunch. Oh, whoa, look at how hard they hit the core.
Where'd
The
that guy
KO.
go?
Zidium just somehow finds something. Has
Nice
flip,
angle,
but doesn't
but no.
need it. Baron
The parakeet pops
1v3.
off.
1v3 surrounded by the triangle, but they can't find a way to touch that core and get it around the open goal if Asher just doesn't have those tools to work these 1v1 situations where Parakeet gets in that midfield, always able to find a goal when in that situation, in that golden zone.
Nice strike core there for Reminiscence. Finding Parakeet up here. Monch burns their flip, so it's Parakeet with total control of the core here. In this corner, finds the core flip, but can't quite find the
They get it
barrier.
out. The
3
triple
goalies.
3 goalies.
Oh, but it's Carito who finds the first one, winning that crucial strike war. Reminiscence now in the corner. Gonna find a strike war to clear it out. Oh, Parakeet not quite finding the right angle, but Carrizo gonna dribble up, dribble down, try and find his core to Parakeet. Send back through the portal by Reminiscence. Now it's Monch looking to attack here, but just dribbled around by Reminiscence.
Oh, but Reminiscence flies too far. Icarus moment.
Oh, but
no!
Parakeet responds right back, finding the barrier.
Monch
Pays with his
Parakeet.
life.
Bomba.
Insane. Moncho keeps running back though. This is the thing. Moncho is failed. I feel like
He's
Moncho
so
is playing
fast.
so much farther back than before. Oh, they try to do a combination mix-up, but it doesn't end up listening. Here comes the ult a bit early because the flip. But here comes overtime. Overtime's about to start. Oh my God!
Whoa.
But doesn't get the goal. Goal comes out. I mean, the big flip.
Carrizo
It's
going
right in
through
front of the
portals.
goal. Parakeet has
Parakeet
pendulum
again.
swing. It's gonna be such a long range. Look how hard these punches are hitting. Zidium is about to have flip. The dash in to get
Oh,
flip has it. It's the ball.
It's way back up, but it's struck by Zidium right past him. Holy cow, we are going to our game point, match point
Once
here.
again, qualification
And
point.
we're back.
We are back.
Holy
Munch has flipped this
MF.
time
Holy.
to start, and
Oh,
has
Parakeet.
been using the super surge really well. If a KO can be found early, look at Curious positioning. There it is.
Whoa!
Munch finds it.
12 KO
Off
streak.
of that, being a little bit too close to all 12 KO streak. What is going on? But both barriers are down.
Now it's
Oh,
Munch
here's
though
the
with the
strike
core.
war wins. The strike wars are insane. Look at that angle.
Finds the second
Munch
angle.
gets another one.
Finds
Parakeet
Parakeet
has
with
flip.
Parakeet
Has to
with
keep it
flip.
away.
Can they get
Gets
it
to
to
the
him?
flip. Uses primary to block. Gets the strike off.
Oh, great
Insane.
save by Clown
Insane.
Shoes.
Zidium almost gets the goal there. But here's the
Oh my God.
Once again!
Parakeet again finding that same hook that we saw in the first set. In the first set, it's that same goal and finds it again in the last one. And it's 2-2. We have gone the distance. Who is gonna win this? I have
gonna
no idea. The
qualify?
energy is so much more even
Oh,
once
but it's
again.
Munch.
Martello gets
Munch
another
with
goal.
Zidium.
The double! The double!
Oh,
What?
Cheesy McDouble!
Jeez, you go, they get both barriers. Everyone's down.
Zidium finds it. Carrizo respawning in 1 second can equalize the players. Monch just wants to get the Gory.
Oh, no,
Parakeet.
it's the
That's
KO.
And finds the KO, and they do hold.
Oh.
The barrage coming in.
Monch puts it in.
Holy!
Oh my God.
Oh,
Wow.
whoa, what is that?
Oh,
is-
whoa. Notices you're missing from your goal?
And
Holy.
Zendaro
Puts it in.
Alliance from the bottom, seated.
Holy
seated
crap.
15th.
The
Bottom-
15th seed
I mean,
is
15th
qualified.
seed qualifies.
Anything is possible.
Gramelo
Anything is
Styles gets 10
possible.
subs.
10 subs. Oh
I
my
get one.
God.
Big win for me.
Congratulations, Fudgy Waffle, for getting a sub.
Wow, I need
You
that
get a
'cause I
sub.
have.
You get a
Oh,
sub.
You get a sub.
And you get
a
14
sub.
KOs from March. Oh, whoa,
my
with 47
God.
great damage.
14 KOs on Gates of Obscura.
That goes hard.
Holy crap.
13 goals scored by this team. Throughout
Oh
all
my
5
God.
sets.
I'm lightheaded.
Yeah,
I'm also
Holy
lightheaded.
cheesy.
Yeah. We still have one more match to go, but
And we
I
have
mean,
another match.
that was insane.
Oh my
That was insane.
goodness gracious.
I mean,
Oh
I
my
say it every
Oh,
week.
oh
This
my
is why you
God,
watch
oh my
OSAS
God.
for matches like
Oh,
that. I mean, I
OSAS
need a drink
is
of
like
water.
that. Yeah, oh my God, whoa. But of course, shouts out to the Cringe crew who put on such a good fight. Special shout out to 8 Gold the Parakeet 138. The I've been saying ever since they started playing, standout player on their roster, the Parakeet, especially on the Rasmus, plays it goalie, plays it forward, does it all. Just insane play all around.
Yeah, you see these teams being cordial in the chat. Very, very close. Very well matched. Great
Yeah.
from all 6 players. Really
Oh my
phenomenal
God.
play here. I mean, that was the match of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Break bad. Passionate about that last game.
Brickbat is an MF fan. On God.
Oh,
Wow. Great play. Great play from both teams. What a match. Did the double, that random double on the Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's the graph of it's so over to we're so back to it's so over. We're so back. Oh my God. Just like I'm speechless. That game was one for the books. I can't believe it.
Redonkulous stuff. All right. Once again, 07 to Cringe Crew. Great performance.
07.
Congratulations, Santi Zen, but we still have one more match. And next up, we are looking at Chikara Ice, a little bit of a caster favorite team. I'm not gonna lie. They have we have some Snowball fans in here, but they are playing with a sub. I believe they should be still playing with their sub, as far as I'm aware. Versus Deets Nuts, so we're likely to see Snowball, Serapi, and
Yachi.
Versus...
Let's just say I've been in the lab with Snowball this week, so.
Oh yeah. Preparing for this moment.
Yeah, this is what I've been waiting for all week, baby. I love to see my students succeed, so I'm gonna be a bit of a biased caster this game, but I'm gonna try not to be as much as I can. But hey, Snowball is my goat. Hey, I'm just rooting for a good game though.
Yeah, me too. Goat TO's thrown in the info already. For us, Chikara Ice so far has defeated the Cringe Crew, who we just saw lose in a very close game, and Int, which is Int is, I think they were already out. Yeah, subscribe to Int Cannon, who ended up going 0-3. So honestly, not like a pretty. I wouldn't say the strongest schedule, but Cringe Crew clearly like pretty strong team.
And both these teams lost to Anti-Centauro Alliance, which is interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting. They both lost to Anti-Centauro Alliance. Why it does say Ice lost to Ice in this, so I think Ice. Vixie is here. Holy!
Yes.
The stocks are up.
The goat
so
is
high.
here.
Chikara Ice. They were playing with a sub who basically was a Finny goalie one trick.
Finny goalie one trick,
which is a little hard to navigate through tournament play with, but
I think they played pretty well. But
yeah,
I'm a Vixie fan till the day I die.
Yeah, I am a big.
I'm
Vixie
so
fan.
excited.
Yeah, the Aimee goalie coming out though from Yachi before was good. It was cool to see. Despite being a one trick, had the secondary pick that was working.
It's time to put my channel points.
Yeah, I put all 10 of my channel points that I currently have.
Hey, you're about to cycle that up.
On my favorite team, about to cycle that up.
You're gonna win big.
Yeah, and losing. Oh yeah, we saw Chikara Ice lose earlier to Jujutsu Core Flip in another Giga Banger match. Nuts on the other hand, I just can't remember.
We're back on the gates.
Once before, but also have had a journey to get here. Both teams having to battle more games than any other teams. 2-2. These are all players that have played 4 matches already. This is their 5th match of the day.
Right.
And they've been so close, and they've all been so close because every match we've been watching so far has been so close. So
it's been so close.
Probably exhausted, but guess who's got fresh legs coming in right now? Vixie.
Yeah, Vixie. Hey, looking spry. And we see Asher and Runeban's. Runeban is interesting, but good on this map. Asherban smiting Snowball. No Asher allowed on this map.
Really smart, to be honest.
Yeah, I agree. Asher is incredibly strong, but we see the Juliet come out. Snowball, incredibly well practiced on the Juliet. His best character by far. And so I'm excited to see what he can do, because I think I've only ever seen him play Asher on this map.
Yeah, it is rough.
Hey, I mean, we saw Monch get 14 KOs last game, so
yeah, anything is possible.
And hey,
put the pick to work.
Spark of Focus.
Yeah,
first training along with Missile Prop.
If we can see a repeat of the election last game, I would pop off. That goes so hard. But it's incredibly low.
This is our first. We've seen this map a few times. I think at least twice now. This is
Snowball.
the first time we're seeing Atlas goalie on it, which is so surprising to me because I think the pick is so strong. But
I agree.
Yeah, Chikara. Actually, the team that we saw, this was Jujutsu Core Flip versus Chikara.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Snowball. Yeah, Snowball.
Yeah, Snowball.
Yeah.
The
Kill
mod
him.
review. Kill him.
Nice strike war. Very, very good
Yeah.
patience there. K2, how am I saying this? K2O?
Yeah, K20. That's what I go with.
K20. All right. K20 not having any abilities there, so all they can do is lose the strike war as long as Snowball's patient enough. Find that ult. Can't quite find the KO though. Does force out elusives as it's back in this corner, but Fluffy Griffin finds the
Yeah,
last
hey,
barrier.
we're Bias Caster posting right now, so I want to point out Deets Nuts is the only full West roster in OSAS. So
All right, let's go, Deets Nuts.
We love our Westies.
Yeah, never
We
we
mind.
love our Westies.
We love our Westies. We got Snowball. 4-game Westie. Westies represent.
That's
Yeah,
facts.
Westie's out in full force.
She's out in full force right now. I am interested. This is really Casbane took pummelers on the Imi pick as opposed to Serapi's slick kicks, and Fluffy Griffin took magnetized souls as opposed to Snowball's slick kicks. So some pretty big differences there. in what
Serapi
they want to
strike
do.
war.
Game plan difference.
Yeah, a bit of a game plan difference in general. Goalies also opting for different options. Wow!
Oh, what a
good
save by
read
Vixie
into
there.
A great save. Gonna go through the portal. Snowball has flip here. Uses
Oh.
it in a weird spot.
Dude,
Gonna
whoa!
win. Oh my
Tofu Fortress!
Tofu
Going
Fortress
crazy right
moment.
now.
Oh,
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Soaring angle, but real.
Soaring angle. But yeah, but actually. Oh my god. He can attack and defend. Holy crap.
Spear.
The Iron Spear makes an appearance.
What
Holy
an angle.
cow. That was insane.
A bit of a Valve's 2007 Portal Gap right there. I don't know what year it came out, but hey, if I'm right, I'll pop off.
Where'd the
Where's
goalie
K20?
go?
With
The barrier's still up somehow, but the pressure's on. Even if
Fluffy
they don't have a
Griffin,
goalie, it doesn't matter if they don't have a goalie. If they aren't able to mount any pressure, but Fluffy Griffin's able to get the second barrier despite the goalie being down. But both goalies
Oh,
are.
here comes Snowball.
Oh.
Nice save by K20, but the dash punch guarantees it. So now we go up 3-0 dominant. First set here from Chikara.
They've got
Yeah.
their main roster out, and they're saying, "Hey, we were seeded second for a reason. We're here for fun right now."
yeah, showing up with full power. No sparks on the board. Unlucky for Fluffy Griffin, Snowball, and Vixie. But we see Reverb, which could just be and Timeless. Hey,
and
both of his Timeless
and
Atlas.
Swing and Hotshot and Volca.
Yeah, there's a lot of trainings here that are really good.
Woke up Reverb. I really like Reverb on just like stacking CDR, but it's like no one's gonna take it. Wow.
Oh, we
Quick
have a
strikes on-
specialized missile prop Dubu. So look out.
Whoa, that's
This is-
awesome.
Wait, this is gonna be so epic. There's someone.
Someone's
someone's
gonna
about
die.
to get
A Dubu.
destroyed. Someone's
Yeah.
about to get absolutely.
Yeah.
About to eat some tofu.
This is the 2004
Yeah.
Lexus GX470 Dubu forward build online right here.
Snowball looking
cow.
incredibly alive. Whoa! How'd that, hey.
We flips through the portal where they die after they TP.
And they got revived though.
Calls.
Got revived,
So-
but didn't go to the revive area. TP'd while being revived, so it didn't go back. What a weird
Yeah.
interaction.
That was
Yeah.
pretty
Wow.
crazy. Oh, nice glitch pop there, but great saves from K20. Really impressed
Yeah,
me so far.
that was
Oh,
insane.
Bomba.
Oh, bye-bye.
That bomba.
Bomba.
Goofy KO.
Whoa.
Dubu just
Yeah.
sits on you and you die. Oh, nice expanse from Vixie with that timeless. Oh, gonna find these clears repeatedly.
Two
Fluffy
flips on
Griffin
mine.
doesn't
Here comes
flip it.
another.
Yeah.
Wow!
Uh,
Wow! Okay.
sure.
Oh,
Finally, they find
Oh.
it. Oh my God!
Wow!
Oh, just
barely
doesn't
misses
quite go on
barrier.
the angle. Two
Yeah.
flips here though.
would have been a great angle to
K20.
score. Unlucky.
Oh, it's
But
over.
Fluffy
Yeah.
Griffin just
Great
makes
pass.
snapping.
Pure dimer.
Indeed.
Has the flip too, just to secure. And now K20. I love doing that. That's just that might be that's my favorite emote span in the game.
Flap your wings, Dubu.
Dude, boo.
Wings of flying. We're about to see that happen. Look at the ult.
Oh.
Watch out for the ult. I thought Snowball was about to get wrecked. I'm not gonna lie.
That's the dash punch
feel-
there.
feel a little scared.
K20 with the
The
save
Ivy
through the
turret.
portal.
What?
Wow. Oh, nice
Oh
clear
my!
from Vixie
Snowball
there.
getting absolutely destroyed.
It's
K20
Snowball
brawler
getting
moment.
fanboyed.
Oh, Serapi not able to
Uh-oh.
connect with that flip there. Snowball in the corner though.
Probably has
Can they
ult
get it
here
through?
too. Oh, the dash with
Dash
no punch.
saved by K20.
Wow,
And
look
now
at that.
Snowball's health is deleted again.
Oh,
There
the
we
big
But
ol'.
does find the ult for the barrier. See here,
And
Vixie.
Vixie's holding it down.
Whoa.
Vixie's owning that guy.
Here, Fluffy Griffin.
You know how many these goalies are just trading like
Yeah,
chaos.
they're frogging right
vicious.
now.
I don't know what's going on. I think Caspian probably got that one. I didn't really see it. but this time, or they have the ult to kind of block off that angle. But
Oh, nice dribbles from Caspian.
Ooh, Serapi has Cyber Swipe here. Is gonna try to use it to get a goal, but isn't able to find it. And the KO comes out. Caspian, the pummelers coming in huge. But look at this, it's coming really slowly, but the size is good enough to get that. But in an awkward situation here. Snowball has the Flame Flurry to kind of block off Caspian, but kind of is able to walk out of it. So now Serapi's online, and they have the 2v, or the 3v3. So maybe able to find something here. The glitch pop comes through, not able to find a lot of, pretty much all cooldowns on forwards are out now. So K20's got a pretty good chance of defending, even though it's a 2v1, but the evade, no!
Oh, maybe there was a dash or punch coming out there. Yeah.
Despite it not being up, it's just a little bit scary in the situations, and isn't able to strike in time.
Indeed.
Tough one.
Very unlucky. We saw the core there just doing laps around the field, going from one portal to the other. And
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy. Oh, Zentaro ult. It doesn't catch that core flip. Unlucky.
Oh, and it's another Bomba. A Snowball. Oh, the nice zoning are there. Can they find the second barrier? No, nice saves from K20. Going at it, but Snowball finally does crack that defense. Now it's Fluffy Griffin who's going in, but Vixie finding that natural projection to defend.
Oh.
Snowball taking some damage, trying to find this goal. Nice clear from Vixie. Oh, but can't quite find it there as Fluffy Griffin does get that last barrier. Now Vixie kind of on the back foot here, and it is Fluffy Griffin with the goal.
The cool Zentaro skin, too. Look how cool this skin looks.
Yeah, that's such a good skin.
Spend your money on the battle pass.
Real.
Buy the battle pass right now. Buy 50 levels right now.
Yeah.
Right now.
And while you got your wallet out,
subscribe to BestieInSlot.
subscribe to BestieInSlot.
And subscribe to Veggie Waffles and Yoshi 64. Double KO. And Breezy. Oh my goodness.
Get more riveting gameplay where
Epic
everyone dies. Oh, I thought we were gonna see a core flip bomba for the massive
for the
ace.
Yeah.
Hey. But hey, a goal works just as well.
Yeah. Who needs the kill when you get a goal?
That's what I'm saying. Oh, Vixie walking up.
Yeah, he's getting in there. Oh my goodness, the score is going very fast off of that specialized debut wall.
Yeah, Wowie. Oh, Vixie puts it in the portal. Whoa, that expanse hit.
Classy expanse there to save that first barrier.
Yeah, feeling like a bit of a timeless creator, and Vixie is just holding it down so well. And Snowball with the quick strikes. Going nuts. Absolutely
nice
nuts.
angle from Serapi to get it up there with that dash. Flip from Vixie, but it is blocked by Griffin. Okay.
Yeah. Looking for some of that angles from earlier that we saw to get the goals. But now, it's not really necessarily on the back foot, especially if clears like that. Snowball gets the dribble, but the log is able to hold down the dash.
Log and roll down, though. See if they can capitalize on that. Vixie just dribbling here in the backcourt. And there goes the Dubu ult. Comes out again to zone off. That portal, but oh, it's Snowball! And it's ult.
Oh my god.
Goodness. So K20 did find the elusive, but can't find the strike afterwards. It comes back to Snowball for that 3-2 goal. So they're up 2 sets now. Really putting the pressure on.
Yeah. Oh, and here we see a 1-2 punch. If I were
still no sparks.
Yes, still no sparks. Wow, they're all sitting in one draft right now.
And we've got Twin Drive Timeless on Atlas, which is
oh yeah, wow. If I'm Snowball, I'm taking Egoist. Oh.
Hey, he's got quick strikes, and he doesn't. I guess he doesn't want the Zentaro to get Catalyst.
Yeah, that is.
Or sorry, to get Egoist Catalyst rather.
That does make sense. That does totally make sense.
Yeah, I thought it'd be rubbing his hands deviously for that 1-2, is smiting with dash punch, but the Egoist deny is incredibly smart and almost necessary.
Indeed.
Deviously.
Mischievously.
Oh, Snowball here taking a lot of damage.
Watch how K20 is looking for the KO right now. It feels like.
Yeah, as they rotate back here.
And the evade. I like the evade strikes, even if they're not really getting that much. Like, it's still really strong. Look at that dash punch. Almost that would have been crazy if 1-2, but you can't. I'm not saying 1-2 was a mistake. Let's be clear. It was definitely what you should have taken there. But just also like taking Catalyst in general, it forces that deny.
Vixie admitting defeat there, flashes the emote after both players are down, and just says, "Hey, you guys, you can have that one."
Yeah, hey, you've done it.
You cracked the Iron Shield.
Yeah, Deets Nuts putting on a bit of a nuts performance themselves. Right
Oh, there we go.
my.
Snowball.
Snowball
Yeah, but
says,
Snowball.
get out of here.
Whoa! Who loves
love a bit of-
redirect?
We love a bit of bubble tech. Oh, Snowball. Nice dribble there.
Yeah.
Does have that Aegis, so
Wow,
fly,
that
Snowball,
passive
fly.
Serapi glitch pop is so sick too. Like
That's facts.
knowing that you're IME
Oh
can
my
Nice
God.
dash.
do it in open space, but oh K20. Bye bye.
Uh-oh. Yeah, just boxed out there by Snowball and Serafi. Able to get that goal.
Just kind of tanked the missile prop aiming turret pretty hard there. It's really rough. Even if Pauldrons just can't really like tank that hard enough. But that's what makes IME midfield so strong on this map. It's just you throw it down into that corner and then, well, what do they do? What can do?
Yeah, you see here Vixie
how's the
losing
play?
all their health as well. So
Oh, goodness.
Hey!
K20 again with that Dubu roll.
That's
Devastation
Pauldrons.
for Snowball.
Pauldron's power. It's so real.
Yeah, oh my
30
God.
extra power. That's buffed
Oh,
so
nice
long
expanse
ago.
there from Vixie. Gonna shield that goal
Yep.
for now. Snowball trying to detonate on Griffin, and it
Whoa!
is finished off by Serapi. Find that KO.
Yeah, detonation complete.
Here we go.
Bomba.
2v1 versus K20 though. Can they hold? Oh my,
Oh my
goodness.
goodness. K20 with a hold of a lifetime on that barrier, but they can't do it for long as they don't have any more cooldowns up. Now it's Vixie gonna defend against
Whoa,
Griffin.
whoa, whoa,
Just
whoa, whoa.
barely misses that angle. The enemy turret coming down now from Caspian. Can they get it through? And it is put in by Fluffy Griffin with the strike war. And Snowball does lose out on the Aegis value.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little
unfortunate.
bit faster.
Yeah, but here, Deetsnut's clapping back. That's all.
Basically has a spark of, while this flip is still up, it's gonna have a spark of agility.
Yeah,
It's a little vibe.
That's
10%
yeah,
extra
that's
speed.
skill. But,
Yeah, but now it's Snowball and Serapi who are low, along with Caspian. Vixie here
Oh,
trying to hold
yeah,
Burns
whistle.
flip. Oh,
Yeah,
and
she's
does
scared
lose the
to
barrier.
strike, though. Yeah, it's just so scary. Zentaro has 1,000 hitboxes.
Yep.
To hit when you flip, like to even just strike the flip score. But now, oh, Fluffy Griffin gets a great pass that Vixie's able to get there in time to block it off. It's the dribble clear. Fluffy Griffin in a weird spot, but
Oh,
able,
Snowball privy to
Yeah,
that
but
roll.
Snowball-
Dodges out of the
Oh,
way.
yeah.
Finds the first barrier. The aiming turret's down, but they can't quite keep it in the corner. Vixie with that expanse going in. Serapi trying to find it back to Snowball in the corner. Blinks through. Getting it back with that specialized ult coming out, zoning off that entire area. Now it's cleared out by Caspian. Up to Fluffy Griffin. The
Whoa,
split
whoa,
pop
whoa.
makes a core move at the speed of light. 1-2 punch, and it's just defended here by K20.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
That went through the portal.
Portal
I wasn't
jump
sure where
scare.
that was going to go. Oh, hits it back in the portal. No
Oh,
fear. Maybe it should have
no.
been a little fear. Maybe it should have been a little bit of fear.
Yeah,
Maybe there should have
a
been
minor
a
amount of
little
fear.
Fluffy Griffin able to finish that one off though, and they're back. It's not over.
And
Are we
they're
seeing
back.
another
It's not
5
over.
set Giga banger?
Hey.
I don't.
We're going to see
Hey.
some sparks here for sure,
Yeah,
and we've
2
got
sparks
agility
on
and
the board.
strength.
Yo,
so-
missile prop specialized extra special duty.
Oh my god!
Yeah, holy
Wow,
cheesy.
wait, that's crazy. Yeah, K20's got some biss on their hands as we see Vixie opt for that spark of agility, so putting themselves in the
That-
running. And so is
Zentaro not
Fluffy
taking
Griffin.
Super Surge.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Aerials.
Fluffy
interesting.
Griffin opting for the
Does-
spark, probably to deny Snowball
We do have
and
Um,
pick up themselves, of course.
aerials. I mean, honestly, aerials. Well, so one for one, Zentaro already has aerials. So taking Super Surge.
Oh,
It's
great
a bit,
point.
a bit strange. But on the other side, Super Surge is just insane on IME. Especially
Yeah.
when you have pummelers, we're about to see some KOs, as we already just saw. Like, the damage is going to be insane on it. The knockback is going to be insane. Some people are going to randomly die near the edge. And then K20 once again, I don't know. We talked about it before, but I'm excited to see this ult pop off because the ult's been dealing damage, but we haven't seen
Whoa.
back
Whoa,
pass,
whoa, whoa.
insane,
Yeah,
great back pass.
A shot from the back, even if you're so inclined.
Chill.
Wowee.
Oh, good walk past Snowball there. That's really smart to get past Snowball. Tries to go for the McDouble, but only gets one. Now Caspian,
they
look at
hold
that damage!
Whoa.
Look at that. That's what I'm talking about.
Devastation there. Both of their HP bars just go to 0. And now it's Vixie. Does have the core flip to defend. Is going to pop it. Tries to send it through the portal, but it goes right to
Oh, no!
Snowball.
Oh no.
K-
Forbidden
20
Soren
just-
angle.
Forbidden
the-
Soren
the
angle.
Soren
Soren angle
angle.
-1.
2.0 there. Can't quite get it through the portal. Instead, sends it into their own net. Everybody gets their one.
Everyone gets their one.
Yeah, but honestly,
There's that
look at
ult.
their nerves. Like there was the second time. It's the second time that their team shot on their own goal that round. They are up 1, but if they really need to like pull in, play as strong as they possibly can. Because if they lose this set, it's over. This is. But look at that. That's
Bomba.
Super surge.
Yeah, Super
pummelers.
Surge.
Does
No, that
Caspian have Super Surge?
Caspian does not have Super Surge.
Just
They have
kidding.
Deadeye.
1-2 punch.
Deadeye.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
1-2
Deadeye.
punch. Deadeye.
Yeah,
Bulk up.
Caspian noob in the
Pummelers.
building.
My
Yeah.
bad.
Hey, it's Joe.
Yeah,
They
a
got
little
some damn
bit-
trainings.
Might
As Fluffy
be
Griffin puts that one
a
in.
little, kind of maybe
weak.
honestly stronger. Still
Yeah.
a stronger secondary.
Both Amy's looking weak builds here. Got
Yeah.
Hot Shot, Heavy Impact, Super Surge versus Bulk Up, 1-2 Punch, Deadeye, and both have Missile Prop.
Who do you take
Yeah,
here? I take
holy crap.
Caspane. I take Caspane.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
looking like a bit of a stronger build.
Yeah.
Okay, but here comes Snowball.
But
Finding
here
that
comes
second
Snowball.
barrier
Oh,
with the
so
ult.
close.
Yep. K20 losing a bit of stagger as well. On the
Ooh,
goal line here,
great
can they
clear.
hold?
That's such
Nice
a
little
good clear.
deception. Nice little movement there. Snowball can't quite find the dash punch. It is Serapi
Oh.
with the flip and finds the top right angle for match and qualifying point.
Yeah, such a good flip. Send it right to the top corner while Snowball was pressuring K20 at the bottom.
Yep.
Here's the moment. Can we see if they seal it out? Serapi doing a
Uh-oh.
great job getting started.
Oh, Snowball
both barriers
weaves
off
those dribbles
immediately.
in. Yeah, this is tough to come back from as you see Fluffy Griffin try and get into that bottom corner, but
Snowball's
here
about
comes
to
the Amy
get
turret.
egoist.
Snowball,
Oh,
it goes right to the Amy turret, and that is it. Chikara Ice, 3-1 victory.
And hey, they were looking a little shaky in that one set they lost, but the rest of them, honestly, they were looking pretty dang good. I think now that they have Vixie back online, it's looking like this team is once again a powerhouse squad that going to be really strong heading into the next in playoffs, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely deserving of the second seed there. That was a second seed performance. Again, that one set was a little shaky, but I think Deeds Nuts fighting back.
I want to shout out Vixie, really holding it down there. Had a ton of redirects, a ton of saves. Really great angles on a lot of clears. Something that I would expect from a veteran goalie, so really proving their worth here. Snowball obviously converting in the box. Serapi holding it down in the midfield. Well played from the side of K20 as well. Just
Look at K20's
played like a
damage.
beast. Yeah.
Yeah,
Damage,
an
and look at
absolute-
Just a chill
Goalie.
18K from Bubu there.
It's
Yeah.
more than Snowball and Serapi.
Goes
Wow. Wowie wow.
Zentara, I don't know.
Yeah, locking in 3 KOs. Like, jeez.
Chills. Vixie has 2 KOs also. Somehow. It's like,
Yeah, the
this
goalie
map.
warlords out in full force.
Yeah, jeez. But I mean, honestly, like Serapi at 5 assists, like assists are like a weird stat in this game because sometimes it's real and sometimes it's not. But I really feel like that team plays really well together as a forward duo. They're like doing really good passing plays. They like trust each other. I think it really shows in like how they play, and I think the assists like show that, represent that really well. And just I don't know, I really like this Chikara Ice team, and I'm looking forward to their top 8 performance.
Yeah, I've got Chikara Ice's #1 fan right here. He's got some ice on him. Look at this guy.
Look at that
he's-
guy.
Oh my god,
He's-
the drip lord is out.
He-
Got
he's-
some
he's-
ice on him.
He's liking what he sees there from his squadron.
Yeah,
So
he is
good luck to them
being chillin'.
in
right
in
now.
playoffs. As we let's take a look at our qualifying teams here, gentlemen.
Yeah, let's list them out.
So
Oh,
first we've got Jiu-Jitsu Core Flip. They went 3-1 today. Very good stuff. X Moshi, Thespian Gamer, and Nubsta. Second, we have Seraphim Rose Gold. I'm a Scoliosis, Max LC, and Cloak Oak. Goalie
Yep.
Diff, Cat GBT3, K-Lore 75, and Kensi. Coco Crew, Mythotastic, Mr. Zert, and Dragon Claude holding it down the box. Fifth, we have General, Byra. Oh my, this is a big roster. We've got
They played Fyra, Akami, and
and
who was their
a
third?
Fire, Artami, and
Adal Links.
Adal Links.
Perfect. Excellent.
Yep, they're well executed.
Hold. Holding.
Hold.
Holding. Hold.
I'm holding.
What are we
Hold.
holding for?
Hold.
I don't know.
All right, number 7, we have Anti-Zentaro Alliance, which probably was the most banger game that I saw today. Of course, Monch
absolutely.
Woe, and then Zidium, and then Clown Shoes holding down the box. And then 8th, we had Furret qualifying, Ripstick 45, Pokemon Fan, and Do Boom to round it out.
Boom.
Dude, boom. Dude,
Yeah,
forward.
the 15th and 16th seed both qualified, which is incredibly impressive.
Yeah, absolutely. Shout out to all the teams that didn't qualify as well. Thanks for playing.
Yep.
Great games today. Everybody did an awesome job, and especially those who qualified. Excellent job. And hey, looking forward to watching/casting next week.
Yep, 07 to everyone that played today. Did some wonderful gaming. I played some great games. I'm still
Yeah,
flabbergasted. Holy moly.
yeah. That previous game was insane.
Yeah, wowie.
Coco Crew 9-1, only one set drop. Hey. I'm excited. I'm really excited. I'm really excited for next time. It's gonna be.
Yeah, me too.
sick.
That's
Next
facts.
next week is gonna go really hard.
Oh, we actually
And then
have
the week
proper
after that-
order. We have the seeding.
Okay.
It's
Oh,
gonna
for
be
top 8?
Yeah, it's gonna be Coco Crew is first seed, Seraphim Rose Gold, Goalie Diff, Jujutsu Core Flip, Furret, General, Jakara Ice, and then Anti Zen.
Wow.
Interesting.
So that's you're gonna see some honestly banger matchups coming out of the gate.
Yeah, that's
It's like,
facts.
straight up like seed 1 versus seed 8 is probably gonna be a banger. Like
Yeah, it goes hard.
Yeah, fire
I'm
match.
excited.
I'm super excited.
Yeah.
Round 1
right.
is seed 2 versus 3 at the start is seed 2 versus 7. Oh, I'm sorry. Anyway,
Yeah, we've got a 8 banger teams ready to get down on the paint. Really, hey, someone help me out here.
I got you, boss.
Thanks, boss.
Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Threezy Breezy with my guys, Yoshi and Fudgy Waffles. Okay, on Saturday and Sunday this week, we've got some NASL action coming at you
Yeah,
on
woo!
twitch.tv/BestieInSlot. So be there, be MF Square. And yeah, that'll be it from us. See you guys next time. Happy OSASing. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Yeah, bye-bye.